Hi everyone and welcome to Esotera Tarot. My name is Lydia and today I'm going to be pulling timeless messages from Spirit to be delivered to you at the time when you need them the most. As usual, I'll be running from Aries all the way through to Pisces, and I will timestamp each of the signs in turn below so you can jump to the placements that are most relevant to you. It's been a great couple of weeks, guys. Thank you so much for all the love and support that you've shown the channel as we grow. All the likes, subscribes, comments, shares, they just go such a long way to helping push the channel out into the algorithm and finding more wonderful, lovely people that can join our community and that may need the message that we generate here together under a collective energy. And yes, it is a collective energy. Every time I do a reading, it's you guys that are giving me your energy. You allow me to borrow that energy briefly to pull the messages through. And I know on some readings they may not be relevant to you when you first tune in there, but that spirit, that guidance is there, and it's helping generate messages for others to show us all what we are going through on this cosmic journey through this three-dimensional time space that we all find ourselves occupying. And yes, it's confusing, it's heartbreaking, it's difficult, it's hard, we are challenged, we are pushed. But at the end of the day, it's always for our highest and greatest good, guys. We can only learn through doing, through experience, through feeling, touching, tasting, seeing the things around us. That's how we come to terms with the changes that are going on around us in the world in general. And believe me, at the time of recording, we're going through a lot of changes in the world at present, but also the changes that are going within. There's only so much about life we can control, everybody. The only thing you can control is yourself, and that is only to some degree. Yeah, no one has full control over themselves. If we did, you wouldn't find yourself having an impulse thought. You wouldn't find yourself saying something a little bit in anger. These things happen to us all, everybody, and the key to overcoming such things is learning self-forgiveness and learning how we can alter that behavior in the future going forward. It's on us, it's our responsibility, but just because it's our responsibility doesn't mean that we do not have help. It does not mean that we don't have love, that we don't have support. The universe sends people to us or takes them from us for a reason. It doesn't waste anything. So the people currently around you in your life, your friends, your family, your loved ones, your pets, your plants, they're all here to support, love us, guide us, tell us that we are cherished, tell us that we're doing our best, and support every decision that we make that helps us grow, learn, flourish, and leapfrog into a better tomorrow. We're very fortunate here, guys, having been here in the 3D. I know sometimes it doesn't feel like fortunate, and I know you're all probably getting tired of being told you're lucky to be alive. Well, we are. Is it an accident we're all here together? I don't know. Is it random chance? I don't know. Is it divinely purposed? I don't know. The only thing I do know, the only thing any of us know is what's going on here in the present, and we're all just making the best out of the moments that are given to us. But that's why I turn to tarot. This is why I deliver the messages. It's the guidance from spirit from the other side who are desperately trying to get through to you, to me, to everybody. And to deliver support, to tell us that we're doing the right thing when we follow our heart's desire, when we interact with that person or that place or that thing that makes your soul light up. That's where you were supposed to be in that moment. That's what you were supposed to be doing then for you, for your life's journey, for your purpose, and that you're on the right track, even though sometimes it feels like we're way lost out in the woods. Sometimes the only way to be found is to be lost in the first place. But don't worry, there's always a shining light at the end of the tunnel. And here at Esotera Tarot, that's what we aim to be for each other, is that shining light, that little community, that little corner of the internet that just says, hey, you're doing okay. It's all going to be fine. It hurts, but it's going to be fine. You feel amazing. Yeah, you earned it. You put in the work. Whether that be spiritual work, physical work in a job or on a project or working on a relationship. Things come and go, yeah, but we work with what's in front of us and the resources and the tools that we have and the love from spirit and the messages from our guides. And it's about just embracing yourself and enjoying the journey for what it is. That being said, I'm going to jump straight into pulling in a collective card for all of us because we're all in this together, guys. No one's truly alone. No man is an island. I put all the collective messages from the my crystals deck. These are just a collection of crystals that you can easily attain from shops, fairs, fates, stands, stalls. You might already have some of these lying around your house. It's just Spirit such a little nudge just to remind us that although the details of our lives are all very complicated and different, there is a collective energy that runs through us, all pushing us towards our highest and greatest good. So I'm just going to shuffle the deck and get a card for us all, and this card will remain out on the table for the majority of the reading. Say majority, all of the reading. Just to remind us that we're not alone. Okay, can I please get a card for the collective? A card for the collective, please. A card for the collective. So I'm just making sure everything's running because I actually started recording this and I didn't have my microphone plugged in. Oh, wonderful. Tourmaline. I don't know if we've got this one before. I have Tourmaline here with me in the room. Yeah, we have had it before because Tourmaline on this card is... I think it can appear like this, but a lot of tourmaline, mostly you'll see it will look like this. It's actually black. It actually absorbs negative energy. So if you are stressed out or feeling depressed, when I'd have moments of feeling either of those emotions, I'd sleep with this under my pillow. It just absorbs all that negative energy, especially out of the mind. A very protective stone, very loving. It transmutes energy. Negative energy into positive energy, but it can also do the opposite, so be careful with those negative energies and thoughts, guys. Be very careful. Right, tourmaline is associated with the astrological sign of Gemini, so listen out, Geminis, for your message today, and the month of October, which, you know, we're not far from mid-December. September, sorry guys. Tourmaline is a pyroelectric stone. When cooled after being heated, it develops positive electricity at one end and negative electricity at the other. It has the power to attract dust, ash, and other light substances. Like jet, black tourmaline was used almost exclusively in mourning jewellery, and it's because it absorbs those negative energies that we associate with sadness and depression. So I'm not surprised with that one. A stone for creatives and intuitives, tourmaline is known to enhance self-confidence and self-expression. I did not know that though. It unites opposing forces and offers stability and understanding. Use tourmaline to attract positive energy and accelerate the spirit. So tourmaline is going to stay out on the table with us throughout the entirety of the reading as a little reminder that none of us are alone. And with that, everybody, thank you so much. And I just want to put a shout out for thanks for all the likes, shares and subscribes in helping the channel grow. And if any of these messages resonate with you today, then please give it a little thumbs up. It really helps the channel and the algorithm push the message out further to people that may be in a similar situation to you, may need that extra little guidance. Okay, with that, guys, we're going to jump straight into Aries. Oh, if I've got the right deck. Hi, Aries. How are we doing? Today I am pulling energies for the sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. These are your timeless messages from Spirit to see what's coming up for you and what you might need to hear. It might be what you don't see coming, it might be something you already know but you just need a little bit of advice. So let's see what's on the Aries collective mind, and I'm going to start with our Animal Oracle deck just to pull a collective energy for the reading. Okay, Oracles, let us know. What does Aries have to know? What's going on for Aries at the moment? Can you show me Aries, please? Show me Aries. Show me Aries. Abundance. Oh, lovely way to kickstart the reading. Thank you, Aries. Coming in with a little bit of positive energy here. Abundance. And that is the bison. Great. Okay. What does Aries need to know about abundance? Oh, sorry, Aries. I'm just going to take a little sip. Thanks, guys. Sorry if you don't like sipping. I gotta get my coffee fix. Sorry. Okay, can we get Aries, please? Aries. Aries. Ooh, too many Aries. I know you're keen, guys. I know you're keen. Can you show me Aries, please? What messages do we have for Aries? For abundance. Oh, we've got the Wheel of Fortune on its side. So I think that might be abundance coming in towards you, Aries. Oh, wonderful. We have the Nine of Swords reversed. Good. Oh, and we have the Three of Wands reversed. Okay. Right, so I think I'm looking at tapping into an Aries collective here that has been almost like expecting something to come in. You may have been losing hope that it is ever going to come in your head a lot, have been recently. You've been, say, expecting. This is kind of expectation is the Three of Wands. That's now in reverse. Now, and that reverse can almost mean that you're closing out anything that's coming towards you. But I can see with this card and these energies, just at this first glance, is I don't think that's the case with the Three of Wands here. I don't think that's what the Three of Wands is trying to communicate. I see the closure of a gap. Oh, right, the Three of Wands is a gap, a wide gap. I see a closure of a gap. And then as this thing comes towards you, you feel your look changing first. You actually feel your thoughts changing first. And then once they change, whatever it is you're expecting is coming in. Wonderful. Oh, and we have the Ace of Cups, bottom of the deck before we even start cutting here, Aries. Right, let's have a look. And the Three of Pentacles might have other energies around you that are helping you to achieve whatever this is. Now, I don't know what it is. Could be love, could be work, could be anything. Oh, let's jump in and clarify. Yep, it's definitely another soul. We've got the Five of Swords. We have the Six of Cups and the Magician. Okay, so you have been working on something, so that would be why you are expecting some results here, right? So you'll be manifesting into something. It's to do with a soul connection. So you're either trying to manifest in a soul connection, or there's one with you working on this, something to do with your past or something from your past that you want to get back or re-manifest, reimagine for your future. So some people, this might be recapturing elements of your childhood and making a future that has those elements back in them, maybe something that you lost along the way. It could literally be someone from your past coming back in for you, Aries, but then there's a sense of conflict in that manifestation. I don't know where it's coming from. It could be possibly coming from this other energy for those of you who are currently co-creating with somebody. I don't know, I'm going to, could be you losing hope actually, because with the Five of Swords, the focus tends to be on the man at the front here with all of his swords. And he's got more swords than he can carry. Why does he want them? But what we also must pay attention to is the people in the background that are walking away. It's almost on there, I give up. And I think that might be some of you Aries, you've been working with a soul connection, something like that. And you're like, am I ever going to get this? I can almost feel the heartbreak, disappointment, feeling like you're on a bit of a hamster wheel here, Aries. And I get the Nine of Swords in reverse. What's that? Nine of Swords in reverse, please, for Aries. Nine of Swords in reverse. Nine of Swords in reverse. The Devil. Okay, yeah. Ace of Cups. We just saw the Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck there. Magic and the Knight of Wands. Something that you are passionate about. A beautiful brand new beginning. But you've got an old lingering attachment, and that's what's causing this conflict here. I think there might be an attachment due to your expectations, Aries. You're expecting something of someone and they're not coming through. But at some point you deliver that, you realise that whatever it is that you're expecting can actually be granted by yourself, almost. That's what I'm sensing. Can I get the Three of Wands in reverse? What's that about? Three of Wands in reverse. Ten of Pentacles. The Five of Wands, yeah, again, more conflict coming in. King of Pentacles. This is around your stability. Some of you, this might be a job. I'm sensing a person there. We've got the Six of Cups. We have the Devil, which is an attachment. There is someone in your surrounding Aries that you are attached to, and you're trying to bring them along with you on this journey of abundance, which you are set out to complete. Spirit's made that clear. That is for you. I'm not so sure it's for the person that you want to come along with you, though. I think you're dragging them along with fervour and passion, and you're like, why are they not on the same page here? Everything's really good. Doesn't make sense to you, because in your future you've got passion, you've got the King of Pentacles, you've got the Ten of Pentacles. But every time you shoot for that with whatever energy is with you, it's causing conflict. It's like they're behind you. I think I had a similar reading for you last week. Some of you might be still at this. The abundance is coming in. It's only coming in once you let someone go or something go. And I know that you may be tired of hearing this message, Aries. It's been a message for a lot of people during this Virgo season. It really has been a season of shedding old skin, shedding old ways, even shedding old people. And I don't mean literal old people, Aries. You know what I mean? People in your environment that are no longer serving the direction that you and your spirit are trying to take you in. And that does not mean that you're going to go, you know, slam the door on them and go, I don't want to see you again. It's a case of choosing yourself and your path before the people that are going to come in and try and Five of Wands up your business. All right? So this is a time of reflection, Aries. You've got to ask yourself, if whatever it is you're embarking on you can do alone, maybe that's something that you should do at least for now. Because you hear me say it all the time, guys, there's a little fly in your ointment here. It's not helping the journey. It's causing headaches. But most important card on the deck, on the table, at least what I can see, is this reverse 9 of Swords. You are actually releasing that. At least you're releasing thoughts around this person, which is then leading to anxiety. You're releasing that. You're realizing the attachment for what it is. You're realizing that they're probably not going to serve you in your long-term future here. They are causing a hindrance. Now, I'm not saying they're doing this on purpose, Aries. It's not a conscious choice from them. It's just sometimes we have to walk paths alone or with different people. But in order for those different people to come in that are actually going to help you, you've got to make space for them by letting older people go, people from your past go, because they too have their life path that they need to walk, and that is for them. So we have to feel the pain of letting them go. We have to say goodbye. It's all part of our growth. But believe me, Aries, from what I can see here, you have a hell of a lot of abundance coming in. You have a hell of a lot to celebrate. So let's get some advice from Spirit, see if we can help you out on this journey, guys. Okay. Right, Spirit, what have you got for Aries? Can you show me Aries, please? Okay. Oh, yeah. What did I just say about people coming in? You can't write this, Aries. You can't. You've got the 3 of Cups. That's joy. Joy with others. Celebration. Like, well, hey, finally, Aries let go of that dead weight. Aries is free now. We can move in and have a good time. I like to see that for you, Aries. Can I get another couple of cards for Aries, please? Is that one more shuffle? Okay, one more shuffle, please, for Aries. 9 of Beus. That is injury, hurt, pain. Yeah, it's going to hurt to let those people go. And you probably have lots of fond memories with them. Of course you do. It started off great, or else you wouldn't have let them in the first place. But part of the 9 of Beus is actually using those 9 bows as wisdom to march you forwards. I mean, the man on this card, he looks a bit crazy and wild-eyed, yes, but this is a man on a mission, Aries. You are a man or woman, or they, or however you identify, on a mission. And you can accomplish this mission only because of what you learned in the past. So you're in inner wisdom and guidance here from past experiences. And we have the 7 of Beus, clearance. That's what I was just saying, you're clearing out. It's about blocking out those energies that do not serve you. There are energies around you that do serve you. This is why we have the 3 of Vessels. Concentrate on the people who are giving you love, Aries, instead of the people who may be taking love from you and just using it for whatever selfish gains that they may have. And just focus on you, your journey, your future, your heart, and all the people that you want to be in your life. You haven't got to fight for them being there. You're not got to drag them along with you. You fight for those people. Give them your love and attention, and they will return it tenfold. Okay, Aries, thank you so much for joining me here. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, let me know in the comments below. And if you're interested in a one-to-one reading with me, then my link to my Calendly is in the description box. Oh, and with that, Aries, I'm going to love you and leave you. And thank you so much for joining me here at the Zen Den. Wonderful to have you here as usual. And you got this, Aries. I know it's hard to let go because we're not just letting go of a person, Aries, when we do this. We're letting go of the picture we thought we were going to have of our futures. It's going to look different from what we imagined. But from what Spirit is telling me here, it's beyond what you can imagine, but in the most positive way. You've got 10 of Pentacles. You've got the King of Pentacles. You're going to be grounded. You're going to be stable. You do have a beautiful, emotional, brand new beginning waiting for you, but it's only once you get your 10 of Pence, right? Get the house in order, and then you can welcome in all that abundance and people who love you unconditionally from there. Anyway, Aries, thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you in the next one, guys. Take care. Right, next up we have Taurus. Hi, Taurus. How we doing? Welcome to Esotera Tarot. My name is Lydia, and today I'm pulling energies for the sign of Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So if this reading does not resonate with you, then check the timestamps below, and I'm sure you'll find your reading in there somewhere. And if you're interested in a one-to-one reading with me, then check the Calendly links in the description box. And that's it, Taurus. I hope that you're good. I hope I'm finding you well. Here is your timeless message. I'm first going to start by getting an overall energy from the reading using my Spirit of the Animals Oracle deck. Right, can I get some energies for Taurus, please, with our lovely Taurus collective? So I'm called to do a full shuffle of these. Not the energy out there. Full shuffle for Taurus. Great, thank you very much, Spirit. Now let's get some more, get a card for you for our lovely Taurus collective. What doesn't Taurus see coming, or what do they need to know, or what advice can you give them on their current situation, please, Spirit? And thank you as always. Right, what have we got here for Taurus? Happiness. Oh, do you know what? The collective is coming up into their own. We just had the abundance for Aries. We're coming in with happiness for Taurus. I mean, and we've only just got started. Happiness, and that is the sea otter. And they're so cute. They're the ones that hold hands while they sleep, right? That's adorable. I hope you're holding hands with someone lovely as you sleep, Taurus. If not, hold hands with yourself, because you're just yummy anyway. All right, okay, can I... Whoa, wrong deck. Yeah, thank you. This deck. All right, can we get a little bit more information on happiness? Let's look at Taurus and their happiness, please. What's going on with the Taurus collective and happiness, Spirit? Can you give us all a little sign? Okay, these came out together on top, and you know my rule here at Esotera Tarot. I take these as these two cards as one. So it came flying out was the Ace of Swords in the upright. We also had the Hermit upside down. So some of you may have already gone through a period of introspection because the Hermit was underneath. So that was telling me that that was in the past, and you've reached a breakthrough, Taurus. Wonderful. That's what Hermit mode is for. That's exactly what the Hermit wants to see. Okay, can we get a little bit more, please, on happiness for Taurus? Happiness for Taurus, please. Happiness. Happiness with Taurus collective. Right, I'm just going to take the top two of these. Oh, there's been a connection here, and we have Temperance in reverse. Something's coming in for you, Taurus, quite quickly. I'm just going to have a little look at what that was. Yeah, the end of struggle there. 10 of Wands in reverse. So there's an attachment present in your life at the moment that's not going too well, Taurus, I can see. That's probably why you've gone into hermit mode at the moment. You're trying to decide what to do with this individual or project or whatever this attachment is. So, Taurus, got to take a little sip of the coffee. Something's coming in quickly. Now, I'm a little bit worried when Temperance in reverse is used to show me something moving in quickly, because that usually means it's moving in a little bit too fast and might send you a little bit off kilter, because that's the purpose of Temperance. Temperance appears in our lives when we are going through something, a period of like isolation or rebalancing. Things are kind of quieting down. Things are energetically working behind the scenes. So whatever is coming in for you, Taurus, is actually something good and that you're ready for. When Temperance is in reverse, however, it means that something's coming in that's probably positive, but it's either whatever it is that's coming in or you, Taurus, that probably or may not be ready for it. So that's something to be mindful of there. Okay, right, I'm going to get some details to see if we can clarify exactly what this is. Could be something to do with your structure, because there you are at the bottom of the deck, Taurus, the Hierophant. That's your card, that's your power card. So it might be something to do with your structure, your routines, belief systems, something like that. Okay, can I clarify the Hermit and the Ace of Swords, please? The Hermit and the Ace of Swords. The Hermit and the Ace of Swords. Six of Cups. The King of Cups in reverse. We have the Three of Wands in reverse. I just had very similar cards pulled for Aries. So if any of you have any strong Aries placements, I would suggest you go back and read that, go to that reading. So yeah, something is closing in on you, and I'll explain in the Aries. I've just explained to Aries, sometimes the Three of Wands in reverse can be a great card. It can mean whatever it is that you were expecting is now closing in, but it can also mean that you might be blocking whatever's coming in to you in some way. I have a feeling this is a card of blockage now, because your King of Cups is upside down. So somebody in your past or in your surroundings, I have a feeling they're probably still in your current surroundings. There may be a period of no contact though. Is someone or something or an experience has disconnected you from your heart, or there was a love here who you thought was the one and it's turned out to not be the case, and that's why you've now gone into hermit mode. You're grieving, you're healing, but clarity has been reached or is going to be reached over this situation shortly. I don't know if you can hear that banging. It's Sunday, so everyone's doing their DIY, right? Can I get the Devil, please? What's this attachment? What's this attachment? Oh, okay, right. These three, fine. Ten of Cups, the Knight of Swords, the Four of Wands. Oh dear, Taurus. Okay, so on the surface of it, this seems great, but it's under the devil, which basically is indicating to me that somebody has love bombed you. So somebody has come in and promised the world, and you've gone, this is great, finally my ships came in, and it wasn't that. And it's hurt you, Taurus. Let's just put it that way. I can feel it at the table. This happens, it's not anything to do with you, Taurus. This is the other person and their unresolved wounds. The Four of Wands here is the promise of stability, but then stability doesn't look so great when it comes in with the Knight of Swords, who is the fastest card in the deck. Stability takes a while to grow. It has to be seeded, nurtured and grown from the roots. That's not what the Knight of Swords is all about. He just rushes in. He doesn't think. He doesn't plan routes. He doesn't take his time. He doesn't strategize. He just goes for it. And that's not a positive or a negative. Depends where he is on the reading. But here was someone here rushing in for happiness, what they thought happiness was, through a commitment with you. And this is a person. I do believe this is a person, but it actually just turned into something quite unhealthy quite quickly, and then possibly ended with you going into hermit mode, or maybe it's not ended and you've just decided to slow down and back things off, which is wise, Taurus. Can I get Temperance in reverse, please? Temperance in reverse, because we do have a happiness coming in, so it might be that this is maybe you, Taurus, looking at what your idea of happiness is. Somebody coming in and being all starry-eyed is the romance we're all sold, right? That's the fairy tale. But in reality, what is happiness? Happiness is kind of a fleeting emotion. It's usually a side effect of us being fully aligned in ourselves and in others. Is that true happiness? Happiness. Other forms of happiness, ones that come in quick like that, are kind of fleeting, right? Can I get Temperance in reverse, please? Temperance in reverse. No, not that one. Okay, I was told these two. Okay. King of Pentacles in reverse. The Four of Pentacles and the Three of Cups. Okay, so the happiness is coming in. It's just not coming in a way that you expect. And yeah, there is concerns that this might be too quick. So there's been good times. We've got the Three of Cups here. Times to celebrate. And I think that's what you might be hanging on to. Times in the past. So you're looking at what was happiness for you in the past. You're hanging on to that idea. Happiness is there and it's present for you, but it's taking a different shape for you at the moment. And it's to do with your stability. It's almost like you need someone stable and slower. And that will show you really what happiness is. Happiness is also having the security that it's not just going to vanish as quickly as it came in, Taurus. Because that's not happiness. That is thrill, excitement. Very easily mistaken for happiness. No. Happiness long term has to come in and be built from the ground up. That's what the King of Pentacles is all about. He's rooted, because he built those roots over time. Temperance in reverse showing me is that not enough time has passed in this connection for it to be your true happiness. And to be mindful of future connections, Taurus, of people coming rushing in, promising you the world. Don't put all your eggs in them baskets. Okay, can I please get some advice for Taurus, please? Some advice for Taurus from the universe. Some advice for Taurus from the universe, please. Some advice for Taurus. The pole star, you're on a new path now. You're going forward somewhere new. I don't think with this energy. With this advice, hopefully you take it if it's resonating, and it's actually going to kickstart you into what is actually happiness, which is your North Star. And the North Star, the pole star in this card has the Hermit actually on the path in the card, going towards his wish fulfillment. That's you, Taurus. Yeah, look, the World Tree. It's an ending, but an ending means a beautiful brand new beginning. This ending, which I believe this has come to an end or will do shortly if this reading is resonating with you, is going to kickstart a brand new beginning where true happiness can come in. This was thrill and excitement and passion, yet nice things to have, nice to haves, right? But if you want true, long-standing happiness, that journey starts now, today. with the closing of this cycle, the realization over what happiness actually is, and now you identified that, Taurus, you can actually go in pursuit of it. And look, Six of Arrows transition. You're transitioning onto beautiful, better things. The Six of Arrows is moving from chaos, disorder, confusion, negative energies, feeling that we're not enough, feeling that we've done something wrong, and moving on to calm, crystal clear water where we know exactly where we're going, we know who with, and we know their intentions with this, Taurus. That's beautiful. So happiness is coming in for you. You've just had to go through this cycle of letting go, this lesson of what happiness truly is to you. Now you're all ready and prepared to actually move forward and actually go find that with others. And there's other energies waiting to share that with you, whether it be one energy in particular or it be a group of people, depending on your situation. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me, Taurus. I hope this reading helped you. If it did, please let me know in the comments below. And if you're interested in a one-to-one reading with me, then check the description box for my Calendly links. And with that, Taurus, I'm going to love you and leave you. I think you're going to be just fine, although I completely empathise with this situation, Taurus. It's really difficult to let people go, especially when they came in promising the world, and there's going to be heartbreak, there's going to be frustration, anger at the situation, at the individual. Look, we've got the Chariot under the deck as I am putting the cards away. This tells me it's time for you to move on. You're moving forward. You can do bigger and better than this. You don't have any time for this crap anymore. Last time you're going around this merry-go-round, Taurus, and I don't blame you. Get off this ride of circles. Get on that straight line, straight to your path of happiness. Okay, Taurus, I hope this reading helped, and take care. Okay, next we have Gemini. And Gemini, I'm sorry if you can hear that. I've got my neighbours doing DIY. They're building something in the garden, so there might be some knocking noises. I'll try and edit it out the best I can, but hopefully it doesn't interrupt the reading too much. Okay, Gemini, how are we doing? How's the collective today? I hope you're well. I hope you're great. Welcome to your timeless check-in. Today I'm pulling energies for the sign of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. So if you don't see your story resonating here today in the reading, then check the timestamps for your other placements. I'm sure you'll find something in there for you. If you're interested in a one-to-one reading with me, then check the description box for my Calendly links. And with that, Taurus, not Taurus, sorry, I just did Taurus. Gemini. Sorry, Gemini. Sometimes my brain lags over, you know, we're just human here. We're doing our best. With that, Gemini, I'm going to jump straight to your reading. I'm going to get you some universal energies, see what's coming up for you in your timeless check-in. Okay, all straight out the gate. Gemini's not messing about today. We have mastery, the eagle, coming in strong, Gemini. What are you up to? What are you trying to master in your life? Projects, ways of thinking, your material environment, learning something new, learning something hard, doing what you, at least at some point, was the unthinkable. Well, you're on your way, Gemini, you're on your way to mastery, and let's see what that's about. Okay, what does Gemini need to know about mastery, please? About mastery. What does Gemini need to know about mastery? Okay. All right. Mastery, please. Mastery for Gemini. Mastery. Mastery for Gemini. We have the King of Swords on his side. We have the Lovers in reverse. And we have the High Priestess on her side also. Right, so you're coming into some clarity, maybe even detaching from some stuff, changing your mind about things, going in a different direction, maybe realizing things you were enjoying, you no longer enjoy, you want to do something new, or maybe there was something you did a long time ago that you enjoy that you want to pick up again. You had to drop something now, or you're resisting making a decision about something or someone in your life, and you're trying to get in touch with your intuition, but it's been blocked out. Equally, your intuition is trying to get to you. So let's see what's going on there, Gemini. See if we can get the details. Let's get to the nuts and bolts. Okay, right. Can we please clarify the King of Swords on his side for Gemini, please? For Gemini, the King of Swords on his side. Okay. King of Swords on his side for Gemini. King of Swords on his side for Gemini, please. What's that all about? The King of Swords on his side for Gemini. The Knight of Cups. The Moon. The Empress. Okay, right. So I think you've already mastered something and now you're like, what's next? Sorry, that banging is very distracting. Lots of Eight of Pentacles energy going on out there, right? So the Empress is about going up into her abundance. She's kind of done it, right? She's like, I did it, I made it. Or I've grown as much as I can in this space. It always reminds me of goldfish. So goldfish are very small when we have them in the fish tank at home. But if you were to throw a goldfish into a lake where it's got lots of space, it grows bigger. It grows to the space that it's accommodated. And I feel like you reached a bit of a glass ceiling there, Gemini, wherever it is you've been. Now, there's been an evolution here because the moon hides things. So something's gone on in your subconscious, something you can't quite put your finger on. But as you've gone through that journey of trying to figure out what that thing is that you can't quite put your finger on, it's like you woke up one day and realized you've grown. You've outgrown the environment that you're in. You've outgrown the connections that you have or something like that. So now you're kind of in this kind of in-between period where you're like, I don't know where to place myself. And that's the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups is the most romantic card in the deck. We see and we get all excited, don't we? We're like, oh, what's coming in for me? That's going to be wonderful. It's going to come and love me. Well, in this instance, Gemini, this Knight of Cups is you. This is your Knight of Cups. This is your cup of love. And I don't mean necessarily it's going towards a different person. It's like, where is my passion? Where is my drive? And you're trying to marry that up with your thoughts. You're like, I don't know. I think your heart knows, but your head isn't quite in agreement yet, but it's getting there, Gemini. It's getting there. Yeah, look, endings, Ten of Swords, as I'm talking about it. You need something new now. You need something fresh. Okay, can I get the Lovers in reverse? What's that all about for Gemini? That one? Okay, hang on, Gemini. The Nine of Swords. Yeah, you've been stuck, and you've been stuck in your head. Worst place to get stuck, Gemini, in my opinion. Can we get some more cards on there, please? Some more cards on that. Ten of Swords, which we just saw at the bottom of the deck. It's definitely a message for you and some endings. Three of Cups. So there is pain to transition, yes, Gemini. I think that you were attached to somebody, or maybe a collective of people, where that has ended and that has it's caused you to go into your head. It's probably either a springboard of this, so either the universe has decided that you have now outgrown this, and you have felt that within yourself. It's not like the universe is just like a big puppet master. You are the universe, Gemini. The universe is within you. You are an expression of that universe. So if I see cards saying the universe decided, that actually means you decided, because you're channeling that energy, right? So because you've outgrown this space, this place that you're in, you had to say some goodbye to some connections that you didn't want to let go. And I don't think it was you that said goodbye. I think it was the universe just spinning them out of your timeline. So these are people that may have ghosted you, people who have lost interest in the same interest that you're in, maybe friends you had in a class that are no longer taking that class. You're trying to meet up with them, you're just too busy, your schedules are not alike, that kind of thing. And the universe has spanned them out for a reason, because you need to now focus on new people coming in. Can I get the High Priestess, please? The High Priestess, the High Priestess, the Eight of Wands, the Magician in reverse. He's been in reverse a lot today, Mr. Magician, and the Page of Swords. So something is coming in for you. Be mindful of it, though. So you need to really put your intuition online here, Gemini. Your intuition is trying to communicate something to you. There is something moving towards you at the moment that looks the part of whatever it is you're after. But be wary, be mindful, because the Page of Swords is here. The Page of Swords is the watcher. He watches, he stands on his little hill watching out for any threats. It's come up under a reversed Magician. Now, when the Magician is reversed in such a way, it can be a manipulative energy that is trying to force things. So be careful of this element in yourself, Gemini. If you feel like you have to force a situation, just drop it. Or someone might come in then trying to force you to do something you don't want to do, but you think, well, if I do it, they'll get in their good books or something like that. Just don't do it. Something or someone manipulative may be coming towards you that you need to watch out for. It will be in the form of a communication at first. That's what the Eight of Wands is, communication. So you might receive a text message, a phone call, an email, something that is a little bit too good to be true. And usually if something's too good to be true, it usually is, Gemini. So just be mindful of that. But it's something that may be promising you something to do with this new beginning of mastery or something. Almost like a test. See how far it is that you've grown, Gemini? And then when you deal with whatever this is, I think that's saying when you're on your way to mastery. I'm not saying it's going to be easy breezy once whatever is coming in here for you comes in, but this is an exercise, I believe, on connecting you with your intuition and for you to trust it. Once you have full trust in your intuition, with your actual skills and abundance, because you've got a hell of a lot of skills here, Gemini, the Empress told me so, you can do anything. You can do absolutely anything. But yeah, just a little footnote there. Something might be coming in for you, but just be mindful, Gemini. Trust your gut on this one. Can we get some advice for Gemini, please, to close? Some advice from Gemini from the universe, from spirit, please. From the guides. Anything for Gemini, please. Whoop. The Page of Vessels. Okay, an offer coming in, maybe even an apology. It's very small little expression of love coming in. I don't know if it's from this magician person, but usually the Page of Vessels can be quite sincere. It depends on the surrounding energies. So let's see what other cards. Balance. Okay, I believe this to be another energy. Okay, 1 second. And the Five of Stones, endurance. Okay, maybe not. There's something here about balance. Okay, no, I get it now. I got the message. So, yeah, you have to rectify a situation with another. Someone's coming in with an apology. I do believe it might be this magician person coming in with an apology, trying to make it up, that they're going to do better next time. They're promising you to balance the scales. I would not trust that, because as soon as that happens, it lands you straight into Five of Pentacles energy, which is feeling of lack, which means whatever this person is saying, I don't think it's going to be true. And then we've got the 14 of balance. It's like recognizing right from wrong, justice. It is like the legal system. It's weights and measures. It's what goes around comes around. It's, you know, you get what you give. And I think you're kind of done giving to whoever this is or whatever this is. You can. Tarot's not here to tell you what to do, Gemini. You're your own agent. All it can do is give you a little bit of guidance and nudge. And if you see any fishy behaviour around whoever this is coming in for you in the future, just get out of dodge. Don't engage with it unless you want to deal with more Five of Pentacles energy. And then we just repeat the cycle again, because that's what the universe does when we don't learn our lessons. Not saying you're not learning your lessons, Gemini, but you know what I mean. You know, we keep doing the same thing over and over again, expecting the same result. You're just going to get the same result. So just try something a little bit differently. Doesn't mean you have to slam the door in this person's face, Gemini. I'm not saying that. I'm saying just try do things a little bit differently next time with whoever or whatever is coming in. Okay, Gemini, thank you so much for joining me here at the Zen Den. It's lovely to have you here as usual. If this reading resonated with you, then let me know in the comments below. And if you're interested in a one-to-one reading with me, then check the description box for my Calendly links. And you're going to be fine, Gemini. I've had this little warning from Spirit. I kind of like it when it's this specific. I mean, it may not be resonating with all the Geminis. It's a very specific situation. If you're this far, then I'm sure it did resonate. But when it's specific, you know it's you. It's actual help, guidance. Like, yeah, this is coming down the line. I like when I can do that, you know, give you a definitive yes, no, maybe. Look, we've got the Four of Cups underneath the deck as we're packing away, and that's just like something's coming in, but you're probably best off just focusing on what it is you've already got in your life, Gemini. That's where you're going to find your abundance down the road. That's where you're going to find your mastery. Okay, Gemini, thank you so much for joining me as usual. I'm going to love you and leave you, and until the next one, take care. Right, Cancer. Hi, Cancer. How are we doing, my lovely Cancerians? My happy crabs. How are we doing? Right, welcome to Esotera Tarot. Welcome to your timeless check-in. Today I'm pulling energies for the sign of Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. So if you don't see your story here today resonating in the readings, then go to the timestamps below, to your other placements. I'm sure you will find yourself in there somewhere. If you're interested in a one-to-one reading with me, then check the description box for my Calendly links. And with that, Cancer, we're just going to jump in and get you some timeless messages from Spirit. See what you don't see coming, or any advice on a situation you're currently going through. Anything at all can come through. So sit back, relax, chill out, grab a cup of tea, or an ice, Coke, or whatever it is you're drinking. Whatever time of year you're watching this. And let's see what messages we have from Spirit. Okay, we have play. Dolphin, nice. Nice light energy coming in the dolphin. Also a water card, so you're in your element there. Pisces, you're up for a good time, guys. I like it so far. So maybe you've been taking life a little bit too seriously. Or maybe you have found someone where you just feel like it's playtime all the time. It's just good time. It's just having fun. That's with other people. Maybe yourself. Maybe you're in a hobby that you absolutely adore. Maybe you're in a job that feels like play, doesn't feel like work. Or maybe you've just, you know, you're tired, you're feeling run down, and you're just in need of a good time. Let's see what Spirit has for you. Cancer. Can you show me Cancer, please? Cancer? Cancer, please. What does Cancer need to know about play? Cancer. Cancer. Okay. We have, oh, we've got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Right. Yeah, I think you're burnt out, Cancer, here. 4 of Cups in the upright and the 3 of Pentacles coming in. Right. You guys are burnt out and you are not asking for help. Tell it straight away. Because cards are telling me help's coming. It's been trying to come in for a while. You've been ignoring it. And your self-care is down the drain, Cancer. You're taking on too much. You're not caring for yourself because you're busy caring for everyone else. 4 of Cups again under the cup there. And it may be energetically this has been trying to come in. Those people around you, you're like, I could ask them for help, but I don't want to inconvenience them. Or I don't want them to think I can't handle it, whatever it is. Well, no one can handle everything on their own, Cancer. If you're piling up too much on your plate, you're piling up too much. What good are you if you are drained? You can't help anyone. You're barely even able to help yourself at the moment. So yeah, you need to take a step back. You need to drop the weight of whatever this is that you've been tending to and go have some fun. Right, can I get the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, please? The Queen of Pentacles in reverse. The Queen of Pentacles in reverse, please. The 7 of Swords. Yeah, carrying too many swords. The 4 of Pentacles. You're carrying on too much the Tower. You're going to cause something worse to happen if you don't drop them yourselves, Cancer. You got the 2 cards, I believe the only 2 cards in the whole of the deck that shows someone carrying more than they can actually hold. Under a tower. If you continue this, it's going to create a tower. The tower's not here yet. It's moving up though. At the moment, it's resting at the bottom here as a potential. For some of you, it's maybe a tower that already happened and you found yourself having to clean up the rubble by yourself. Well, what good is one person and a dustpan and brush to a tower collapse? No, it takes more people to clean that up. You can't put it all on your shoulders, the burden of your shoulders, because it's going to cause another tower moment. If you're not careful, you will burn yourself out. Right? And I feel like I'm telling you off like a parent here. I'm like, no, Cancer. Sometimes I have to. If nobody else around you is, then I guess that's my job today, right? Can I get the the 4 of Cups, please? The 4 of Cups. The 4 of Cups, please, for Cancer. The 4 of Cups, please. Around a commitment, you said you'd do something or something like that. Promise. Can I get more, please? Can I get more? Okay, right. Releasing. Or upside down. No. Releasing. Some kind of healing is going on around this. Some kind of healing. Yeah, we have the 8 of Wands in reverse. Some healing is occurring. You're not talking to somebody. It's around a commitment though. Okay, so this makes sense why you're also ignoring it. Someone's trying to come in to help you, but you're not allowing them to help you, Cancer. Because you're telling me, well, whenever I do let people help me, they just let me down. And that could be help in general in life, like say a life partner's trying to come in, like I'll help you with everything. It could just be somebody at work going, I'll help you with this project. It could be someone in the family just saying, I'll help you clean the house. But every time they do a bad job, they don't do their end. So you're like, no, I'm better off doing it all myself, then I won't be disappointed and I'll get the results that I expect. I see logic in that, Cancer, I do. I see logic in it, but it's going to burn you out. So at some point you're going to have to give here. Something's going to give. You've got to outsource some of what's going on, or else it's just going to take you down. Can I get the 3 of Pentacles? Someone is coming in to help you though. I don't think you expect that. I'd like to see a little bit more on who these people are for Cancer, please. Yeah, 7 of Swords there. Lay down. So look, you've got loads of swords here that you're carrying. Now, the man in this depiction's actually laid some of them down. Somebody's gone, just lay down the swords. Lay them down. This could just be his overthinking. We've got the 10 of Pentacles in reverse here. I don't know what's going on with you, Cancer, but it's all skew with to do with your home life. And, oh, this is too many, but let's have a look. We've got Judgment in. What's going on here? No, we're upside down here. That's why that did that. So I'm not taking those. Let's get to the right way up this time. And we've got this one. Right way up. We've got the King of Pentacles in reverse. He's been coming up reverse a lot as well. And I'll put them back right. Right, okay. Someone's coming in to clean up this whole thing. You have, this is all potential. They've all put in here potential. At the moment, the only card upright is the card of conflict. I don't know if you're having conflict with others, but the others that you're having conflict with, I think there needs to be a resolution here for anything to go upright again. It's your legacy here. These are people around you. It feels a little bit chaotic, a little bit disarray, and unstable. The King of Pentacles is unstable. He's in his reverse. It can also be a bit of selfish energy. I don't know if there's someone around you being selfish, someone who is refusing to work with you on a project. I'm getting that sense. I'm not getting that these are your cards. I think there's someone else causing conflict because of these things. Someone in your surroundings does not want to take responsibility. They do not want to help you with the workload. Well, then get rid of them entirely, Cancer. I actually think they might be making your job harder than it needs to be. So get rid of them. Now, when you get rid of them, then you've got the 3 of Pentacles, which is actually people who come in to help you. But in order for these people who want to come in, help you to come in, Cancer, you have to get rid of the people who are not helping you. The people who are causing problems, causing drama, slowing down the growth process, being selfish. Okay, can I get some advice from Spirit, please, for Cancer? Some advice from Spirit. Don't like this, Cancer. I don't like this at all, whoever this is. Can I get the... I mean, I can see you. It's like you're trying to do as much as you can because you don't want to burden them. Or whenever you asked for them in the past, they've let you down. So you're like, I'm not going to bother. Well, then you need to go to different people. And there are other people around you that can help. Not this person. Not that person. The person who you want to come in and help you is not... No. All right. Can I... or not that you want to, just that they're in your environment making things harder for you, whether you realise it or not. And I think deep down, you know who I'm talking about. If you've made it this far, you know who I'm talking about. Right, can I get the some universal advice for Cancer, please? Balance again. We've got Justice here. We have home. Yeah, this is to do with your home environment. This is family. The ancestor. This is family. Someone in your family environment is causing problems. It can be also the family you choose. So friends, very close friends, things like that. Could be someone that you're married to or in a long-term partnership with that functions as a marriage, but this is the roots, someone in your core people. Balance is needed. That is the Justice card. Justice and balance is needed here desperately in order for your house to be the right way up again. That is the 10 of Stones, home. 10 of Pentacles. It's reversed here under the other people energy. It's reversed. Under your energy is guidance is, no, you need this the right way up, which means possibly either having some stern words with whoever's this is, or getting rid of them entirely. And then the ancestor, this is what tells me that it's family. The ancestor is very, very similar to the High Priestess, but in the Wildwood deck, it speaks about your intuition or your spirit guides actually being people from your past or like ancestral past. People who have crossed over, who are now guiding you now, and they're like, this is not good. This is not what we stand for. This is not what our family's about. This is not our legacy. You need to do a little bit of clean up here, Cancer. Get rid of this person or energy that is interrupting your journey to here, which is peace, stability, home, partnership, the solid. I feel like I've given you a bit of a lecture there, Cancer, but I think it's needed because you're carrying too many swords, you're carrying too many. You've got to drop them. You're carrying way too much here. You've got to drop it. And if you don't have a reliable person with you, which the person next to you through this is not, then you need to think about how much you want to keep them in your life going forward. That's all the cards are saying. Up to you. You can carry on as you are. No one's going to stop you. And it's not wrong to carry on as you are. But burnout is fast approaching if you continue. It's just, you know, You can't, an empty cup needs to be refilled. And if it's not, then what happens? Okay, Cancer, I'm going to leave the reading there for you. I hope that it helped. I hope it resonated. If it did, please let me know in the comments below. And you're going to be just fine. It's just, it's hard to get rid of people. And that sounds awful. Get rid of them. No, I don't mean that. Distance yourself from them. These energies that are meant to be helpful, because it's like you're waiting on one day. One day they'll do it. One day they'll turn around and they'll realise all the hard work I'm putting into this, and they'll do their share and they'll make up for it. They haven't by now on this long road, Cancer. Then they never will. It's just one of them. Okay, Cancer, I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news here, but I'm sure you've got amazing things ahead of you that you can handle by yourself, but you've just got to drop the dead weight. Oh, I'm going to leave you on this one, guys. Do let me know if it's resonated. And do share this message with anyone who you think could benefit from hearing it. And with that one, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Take care. All right, next up we have Leo. Hello, Leo. My lovely Leos. How are we doing today? I hope you're great. I hope everything's going fabulous for you. Oh, wrong deck. Welcome to Esotera Tarot, Leos. Today I'm pulling energies for your sign in all placements, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. So if this reading doesn't resonate with you, then check the timestamps below for your other placements. If it does, then let me know in the comments below, and check the description box for my Calendly links if you're interested in a one-to-one reading with me. Other than that, Leo, I'm just going to jump straight in. We'll use a Spirit of the Animal Oracle just to get an overall energy of the reading, see what you don't see coming, or get advice on a current situation. I don't know what's coming out till it's out on the table. Don't worry, Leo, we'll go through it together. Okay, right. Can you show me Leo, please? Can I get, an energy for Leo straight out the gate? Okay. Okay, what do we have? Grizzly Bear, Power. Okay, interesting. Right, so power, the grizzly bear. Where are you taking power? Where are you giving away your power? Do you feel very powerful in yourself, Leo? Or do you feel like you're giving that power away? Are there any power imbalances? Maybe it's about, reflecting on the self, how you conduct things, how you go about things, how you manifest in your own life, right? Because there's individuals, there's souls in this meat suit on this rock, hurtling through space. It can all feel a bit chaotic. We can all feel very powerless at times. And it's about recognizing that we do have the power to change. We do have the power to grow. And we have the power to bring in abundance in our lives and control our destinies. It's not all pre-written. That's not what tarot's about. This is going to happen, that's going to happen, and there's nothing you can do about it. No. Quite the contrary, Leo. Tarot is about reflecting our potential for what to happen, potential for things to go right, potential for things to go wrong. But amidst all of it is you, Leo, your ability to take charge, take hold of the reins, steer your life on a course that's beneficial for you. Okay, can I get some more energies on power for Leo, please? Yeah, we have the Queen of Swords on her side. We've got the King of Wands upright. That's exactly where your power is, Leo. It's your ultimate fire card there. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles in the upright as well. You just got to get your head around something. I think this is a case of perspective for you, Leo. I think you're changing perspective. You've maybe gone through something, maybe didn't unfold the way you would have thought or expected, and it's kind of sent you inwards, and you're getting internal clarity over your role in it, other people's role in it, what could have been improved, what you did well, how do you carry that on forwards. And it's actually part of your self-growth and development, bringing you into this lovely King of Wands energy, where you're going to start taking charge, recognizing the things you can control, not worrying about the things that you can't control. And what it does, it brings you into this lovely energy of abundance here with the Queen of Pentacles. She's about caring for herself. She's going, no, look, love, I've got all my self-worth, which is your self-power, Leo. And that's from giving you to yourself. That's when you can then give to others. It's the power of yourself that gets things moving. And you can only do that if yourself is in good stead and you're good aligned energies. And it looks like you're making your way there, Leo. That's wonderful. Okay, can I get the Queen of Swords? Can we see what's coming in for Leo with the Queen of Swords? Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords for Leo, please. Queen of Swords for Leo. The Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Yet you're not saying you're not taking care of yourself. It's just clearly there's something about self-care that needs to be addressed in order for your power to come in. Right, let's get a couple more. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles. That's your self-abundance. That's you standing on your own, planting your seeds of pentacles. I like it. Oh, and the Six of Cups. Right. This could potentially be about giving your energy away in connections, Leo. Some of us, not all of us, but some of us have a tendency to do that. We meet someone, there's a spark, and I'm just going to give an example in the context of romance. It doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. We do it with everyone. Everyone does it. With family, with lovers, with people at work. We put ourselves last because we go, well, let me give to this, let me give to that. Because we have this illusion that if we give, then we will have earned the love that is returned to us. Well, that's not how love works, unfortunately. I'm going to fall down that rabbit hole. And no, you're actually moving away from a connection, or at least learning to exist within a connection whilst also taking care of yourself, which means you can't throw everything at somebody and give them your power. You've been giving your power away to somebody else. Well, now it's time to reclaim that power. You're starting to understand that because of your Queen of Pentacles in reverse. You're really feeling that reverse Queen of Pentacles at the moment. So you're trying to stand independently, feeling good on your own. But then there's this little niggling thought at the back of your head that I'm not enough. I'm not doing enough. I'm not taking care of myself. I feel like crap. That sort of thing. But you're just coming to that realization here because your Queen of Swords, who would be doing the realizing, is on her side. But she's making her way upright. She's making her way upright, getting that internal clarity. Yes, me first, then I can give to others. Can we look at the King of Wands there for Leo, please? The King of Wands. The King of Wands. The King of Wands, please. The Page of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles. What was I just saying about give and take? The Hermit. So you're going into a period here now where you will, like I said, you're isolating off away from another energy. That's the Hermit there. And it's to rebalancing the scales of give and take. You've had to move away from another energy to start giving to yourself because energy and power is only finite within an individual. Yes, we can expand them, but though it only expands as we as individuals expand. And where you're at now, Leo, you've only got so much energy to give to others and yourself. It's true, there's only so many hours in a day. If you spend all of your free time giving to another thing or person and there's nothing left over for you, then that cup's going to run empty pretty quickly. And I think you're reaching that point here with Reverse Queen. Now you've gone within to recharge your battery and actually evaluate, hang on, where am I giving my energy to? Where am I giving my power to? Am I getting anything back in return for this? And then something spots your eye, or something maybe to do with the situation or something brand new where you like taking a step back to really study it. Study your behavior, study other people's behavior, and from that you're actually building up King of Wands energy. I'm just getting the energy of a battery charging up here, and then it charges up and you're like, right, okay, so where next then? Where can I invest my power, my King of Wands power, into something that's going to give back to me equally? Good. Seems like you get there because your Queen of Pentacles goes the right way up. Can I get the Queen of Pentacles please for Leo? Queen of Pentacles, please, for Leo. Queen of Pentacles. Whoop. Yes. Where are you investing your energy? Seven of Pentacles. That's your investments. It's also looking back on the past investments. Where have I wasted time? Where have I actually done really well? Taking all that information and putting forward to a new pentacle, which is by his feet, which is the pentacle that the Page of Pentacles is holding, and thinking, where can I invest this new pentacle that's come off of this tree, that's come out of all of this, right? Okay, can we get a few more, please? Oh, okay, no, we want another shuffle. Okay. Oh, right, okay. Seven of Wands, not surprised to see you that there. The Two of Cups. There's one energy in particular that is draining at the moment. The cards are suggesting you take a little bit of distance from the energy if you have not done so already. If you have done so already, the person you've taken distance from is coming back around. You're going to have to take distance from them again, about giving you space to reevaluate how you go about things in this connection. It's not saying that you need to not talk to them ever again. It's just you need space to reflect, because you're in a period of growth now, Leo. That's taking up all your energy. You don't have any energy to give to anyone else at the moment. Not while you're like this. Not while you're in reverse Queen of Pentacles energy, because that just leads to absolute burnout. I was just having this lecture with Aries. Say lecture. I felt like I was Cancer. Felt like I was lecturing them a little bit. And I don't mean to. I don't mean to come across like that, Leo, to you either. I just want what's best for my collective. And I see here quite clearly in the cards that there's another energy that you're having to block out because you're evaluating where you spend your energy, where your power is coming from. Does this connection make you feel empowered or powerless? See what I mean? Right, can I please get some advice for Leo, please? Some advice for Leo. Might have someone else coming in for you, because at the bottom of the deck we've got the Three of Cups. That's joy. They're connections that feed you, Leo, that empower you. They're around you. They're somewhere, but at the moment hidden at the bottom of the deck. Okay, can I please get some energies for Leo, please? Some advice for Leo. Are Leos going through this? Can I get some more advice? Yeah, we've got the Wildwood. That is the Chariot. It's about moving forwards. Moving forwards to what, Spirit? Okay, another one there. To what? King of Beus. Your King of Beus is the King of Wands. You're moving towards a individual that has King of Wands-like traits, leadership, empowerment. But you're also moving into those traits within yourself, Leo. A huge moment of growth for you. You don't have time for anyone who's going to drain that or take you off that course. It's not going to end well for anybody if you allow that to happen, Leo. So you might find the universe removing people from you that might risk doing that to you, Leo. Okay, can I get another one, please? Can I get another one? Six of Stones, exploitation. Now, this is interesting, Leo, and I'll explain to you why. So we have the Six of Stones, which is the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles has been with us before, right here in the heart of your spread. In the heart of the spread is about give and take. It appears here as an advice from the universe as well, but it's slightly different form, Leo. Here it is straightforward, give and take. The man's deciding who he gives to, because look, he's holding scales over one individual and giving coins to another. It's about deciding who you give to. In the Wildwood deck, it's slightly different. So yeah, it still carries that theme of who do you give to, but it also identifies that there is someone in your environment that is being exploitative, that is taking more than they give. And that will continue unless you really harness that King of Wands energy and get your self-power to kick them out to the curb. Take that resources back. Get back into your Queen of Pentacles energy. The Wildwood is all about moving forwards into a brand new, beautiful direction, full of all further, with everything that supports you, and all the lessons that you learned are like behind your back, and you're moving into something beautiful, full of focus. And then here we have the King of Beus, which was your King of Wands energy here. That's what you're now moving in towards on your Chariot of Power, Leo. But you are on a journey of self-empowerment here. You're claiming that back. You're actually looking at what connections doesn't even want to come up off the table for me, Leo. What connections that give back? And you're actually actively blocking out ones that do not. People that do not want to come and plant seeds in your garden. There's an old saying, Leo, to know the difference between the people who come and water your garden and ones who just want to come and pick the flowers. I think you've got a flower picker. Okay, Leo, I'm going to leave the reading there for you. I really hope that it helped. If it did, please let me know in the comments below. And if you're interested in a one-to-one reading with me, then check the description box for my Calendly links. Like Leo, I mean, it's a tough one. I mean, it's such a powerful journey. I've been on similar journeys in the past myself, not to make it about me. But oh, you come out the other end feeling so much better, and also attracting much better people, much better energies that don't make, you know, just getting by day to day so much hard work. It could be anyone, could be family, could be a friend doing this to you, could be a lover, could be anyone. But somebody you feel you're giving power away to, it's just, they're never worth it. They never give enough back. The balance is always tipped against you, and you always end the day feeling you are owed. No one wants to live like that forever, Leo. If this person is just going to go and take, let them take from elsewhere. Leo is closed, okay? Okay, guys, well, I'm going to love you and leave you in this one. And until the next one, take care. All right, Virgo. Hello, Virgos. How we doing? Right in the middle of the Virgo season at the time of recording. So happy birthday to any Virgos that have had their birthdays or birthdays coming up. Have we got any? Let's see what's coming up for you in this tumultuous time between a new moon and a full moon. No, not full moon. A solar eclipse at the end of the month. Doesn't matter what time you're getting this reading, but you may feel that vibe come through, Virgo. If you're a Virgo watching this, I don't know, it could be a year later. You might be reflecting on what you went through at this time. Sorry, Virgo, I just want to have a little drink. Okay, so I'm just going to jump in straight away and get you your reading, guys. Get you your messages. As usual, I set the intention for your sun, moon, rising and Venus. So if you don't see your story here today, then check one of the other links in the description box below. This, as usual, I set the intention for Virgo, sun, moon, rising and Venus. So if you don't see your story here today, then check the links in the timestamps below. I'm sure you'll find a reading that resonates in one of your other placements there, Virgo. And with that, I'm just going to jump straight in and get you your energy, see what you don't see coming, or advice on a current situation for you, whatever is relevant to you in your timeless reading. Let's see what comes through. Okay, can I please get an energy for Virgo, please? I'm using Spirit of the Animals Oracle deck just to get an overall energy for the reading. Self-reliance, independence here. That's under the snow leopard. Self-reliance, Virgo. Take it in. Right, standing on your own 2 feet, coming into your own personal sense of power. Leo's going through something similar we just went through. Yeah, just kind of doing something for yourself. It's a very feel-good card. Looks very cozy. That leopard does look very cozy, right? And this is a cozy season we're in at the moment. So let's pull some more information for you there, some more spirit messages. See what's coming through for Virgos on self-reliance. Self-reliance for Virgo, please. Whoa, 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 whoa. Tumbling out, tumbling out. You came out first. So, oh, we have the Nine of Swords, but it's on its side. I like to see. We have the High Priestess in the upright. And we have the Ace of Pentacles on its side. I'm all over the place with my speech, Virgo. Oh, let me slow down. I get very excited doing these readings. I have to keep a bit of a lid on it. Right. So you've been overthinking about something. That is not a surprise. Not a bad thing, Virgo. I'm not slating you. I'm one myself. We tend to be in the old think tank quite a bit. Right. But you're getting in touch with your intuition. Great. Intuition is coming online for you, Virgo, around an opportunity that's coming in. It's not here yet, though. Right, can I please get the Nine of Swords on its side? You might have just finished something. There might be an ending. There's a hidden energy around endings here, which might be your Nine of Swords. You might be just recovering from a breakup or losing something or not getting that dream job or whatever it is that you wanted, that you had your eyes on, that prize, you know, didn't come in. But you're like, yeah, okay, coming to terms with it a little bit here, with a little bit of help from intuition, or maybe that's kicking in later. I'm kind of getting these Virgo collectives that when your mind clears completely, that's when the intuition can come in, which will then draw in this opportunity. Okay, can I please get the Nine of Swords on its side for Virgo, please? The Nine of Swords on its side. Nine of Swords on its side for Virgo, please. Ten of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles has been all over the readings today. Very busy lady today. Page of Swords. Yeah, I mean, these are, if there was ever a card for self-reliance, it's the Queen of Pentacles, and you're in very protective mode from your Queen of Pentacles energy at the minute, Virgo. I don't know what happened to you, but something about you protecting yourself, your investments. Maybe some of you are protecting your heart there, because that's infinitely a valuable resource in itself, around your stability, your home. Maybe you're building something and you don't want anyone coming into, distract you. That sort of thing. Equally, it could also be someone just telling me it's someone in your immediate home environment or very close friendship group or work or something like that. There's something about you have to protect yourself in order to protect your stability. And you are being mindful of whoever comes into that space. But as you take that space and as you clear out that space and just focus on your stability, it's actually calming down your mind as well. And your intuition can kick in. Now let's see what your intuition has to say. Can we please get some cards on the High Priestess for Virgo, please? The High Priestess for Virgo. The High Priestess for Virgo, please. The High Priestess for Virgo. The Emperor. Oh, wow. Now that's a great couple. That's a couple you want to see. The Emperor with the High Priestess. The Emperor is grounded knowledge that is applied. It's like an authority. It's knowing yourself, being sure of yourself, having confidence, managing all of your business, right? Doubled up with the energy of the High Priestess actually makes you more confident in taking like little calculated risks. So you can trust that little hunch you get because you're so aware and confident of the details of what's going on around you. You know if that little hunch, a thing coming in, is going to match up with what's going on around you, right? You want to see a marriage between the two. How you feel and the external world. Does it match? Yeah, you've got the Five of Wands in reverse and the Three of Pentacles. This is an end of conflict with others. You are like, no, I'm not taking it. If you are going to give me shit, you can go. If you're going to stay and work with me, then we're going to have a great time. That's what I tell you. Look, you've got King of Cups at the bottom of the deck here, so talking about that. Then maybe it's in a hidden energy underneath the deck. Maybe out of these Three of Pentacles, there might be a King of Cups coming in for you. Because you're operating now at the moment, Virgo, via your intuition, via your self-confidence and self-belief, you're operating quite a little efficient filtering system. You can identify bullshit energy from helpful energy, and you're putting that into practice. Good. Right, can I get the Ace of Pentacles on its side? I believe this is an opportunity coming in for you that has not yet arrived. Maybe you're aware that it's coming. Could have been something that you were working on, because you were working on something. Right, let's clarify that, please. The Ace of Pentacles. Two of Cups. The World. Uh-oh. The Moon. What did I just say? That's why you tune in every week, Virgo. Your girl Lydia knows. So we saw that energy at the bottom of the deck earlier. Right. A cycle has closed. Something to do with an ending. Now, I don't know if this ending was left in the air or you've not been in contact with this person, but there's something going on underneath the moon because the moon hides things, so you're not aware. So I think the moon belongs to this other energy. So they've been off doing things that you're not aware of. You've not been talking to them around an ending of a cycle. But this person is coming back in. Now, I think this is why you've spent this time on your own here, leveling up. So your next task, this next opportunity for you to come in is this other energy, someone I believe from the past, because it's ended. So, in fact, it's ended, meaning it began somewhere, right? He's going to come out of this with an offer to you. Now, you have to have your bullshit meter at the ready for this, Virgo, because you have to use this filter system that you have carefully crafted within you to determine whether this offer is for real or if it's bullshit. I think that might be your next task there, Virgo, from Spirit. Right, can I get some advice there for Virgo, please? I really wanted to say Aries for a second there. Don't know if any of you are dealing with an Aries or have very strong Aries placements. If you do, I would suggest checking the Aries reading. Okay, we also have an Aries card right here in the centre of the deck. That's probably why I was going to say it as well. Right, can I get a card, please, for Virgo? Some universal advice for Virgo, please. Some universal advice. Some universal advice for Virgo. The Wildwood, moving forwards. The Hermit, that's you, Virgo. And the Eight of Stones skill. Well, yeah, you just keep chipping away at this bullshit meter that you're cultivating. The bullshit system, right? That's working. That's working a charm. It's propelling you forward with as little disruption to your path as possible. Great, but is quite a solitary journey. That's why you're here as the Hermit. You're carefully working away at a craft. I know you're working on something, Virgo. You're working on something here. That needs to be your focus. That's the universe saying, stay the course. Just stay the course. Someone will come in that's going to help you or hinder you. You'll be able to determine that yourself. So you may accept this offer, you may not. That might also be why it's currently on its side. For some of you, this may be the real deal. For the other of you, it may be a wolf in sheep's clothing. Part of living your life is finding out, right? So universe is not giving you the answer on this one because this is within you to know. And look, there's a new pole star at the bottom of the deck. Brand new beautiful path and a beautiful brand new beginning on its way to you, Virgo. Whatever it is you're building, keep protecting it, keep loving it, keep nourishing it. That goes for yourself as well. And nourish those around you who are nourishing you in return. That's all you got to do. Let the universe take care of the rest, my darlings. Okay, Virgo, I'm going to leave the reading there for you. I hope that it helped. If it did, please let me know in the comments below. If you're interested in a one-to-one reading with me, then check the description box, my Calendly links. Until then, Virgo, you just keep chipping away. Day to day, looking after yourself, loving yourself. Watch out for this energy coming in. I think it's going to get interesting at the very least. And I think it's also just going to show you how far you've come, how much you have grown. I mean, this might even just appear as a little blip on your radar for some of you. Like, I ain't got time for this. Get out of here. Other people, it's a much more significant person and significant event on their return. Not Nine of Swords at the bottom of the deck there for you as well. It has been on your mind, but you're releasing those thoughts. I have a feeling this person's going to come in to you when you've almost completely forgotten about them. Because it's nowhere near that Ace of Swords, sorry, the Nine of Swords that we just saw. Right on the opposite end of the deck. So be mindful of that. Just keep healing, Virgo. That's all you need to do. Right there, my lovelies. I'm going to love you and leave you. And until the next one, guys, take care. Okay, next we have Libra. Right, wait a minute, Libra. I just need to take another little sip. Thanks, guys. Thanks for your patience. Hi, Libra. Welcome to Esotera Tarot. I hope you are well. I hope you're good. I hope you're feeling beautiful wherever you are. I'm putting energies today for the sign of Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So if this reading does not resonate with you, then check the timestamps below for your other placements. If the reading does resonate, then let me know in the comments. I love to read them. I like to see what's going on in your guys' lives. See them resonating right. Give a little bit of advice if it's needed. But anyway, I'm going to jump straight into your reading now, Libra. We're pulling from the Spirit of the Animals deck just to get an overall flavour of what your reading is going to be about, what's coming in for you, what you don't expect, what's coming up for you, what's next, what you might need help with in a current situation, Libra. I don't know. It depends what it is you're going through and what the cards want to say and what lands on the table. Okay, can we please get a card for Libra, please, Libra? Libra, can you show me Libra, please? Can you show me Libra, please, Libra? Show energy for Libra, please. Oh, I love this one. Butterfly, rebirth. Butterfly. A beautiful card. Look at that. Rebirth there for you, Libra. Butterfly, rebirth. So you're going through a bit of a growth process. Won't be surprised if we saw cards like the Tower or Death. I know people don't like those cards. I love them because they show you an actual action happening in reality and something that needs to be dealt with, along with the Devil as well. But that often come along with cards of rebirth, because rebirth, it is a beautiful process, but it's also a painful process. You end up shedding skin, cocooning for a while, then bursting out as a beautiful butterfly. And even that process of bursting out can just feel so burdensome, but once you're out and you're free and you feel light and you're on your brand new journey, you're reminded only then that it was all worth it. So let's see exactly what's going on for you, Libra. What are you rebirthing from? What's your next beautiful brand new beginning? What painful things are you leaving behind? Let's see. Okay, that one. Did you want to come out? You sure? You sure? Last chance. Okay, you're going back in. Right. Right, Libra, let's see. I don't know who that was. Don't know what that was. It might come out again. I might see it on the edit what it was. Right, okay. Go and get some more cards, please. And want to come out. Okay, we'll take you then. Oh, you're releasing. Good. Four of Pentacles in reverse. You're releasing, Libra. That's what I want to see in a rebirth. Oh, you're strategizing to a brand new direction. We've got the Knight of Pentacles in the upright. You're going somewhere. You're not rushing though. You're taking your time. You're making sure that it's right for you. Good. Right, and then where are we ending up? Where are we ending up? That one. Okay. Libra. You're ending up with the Sun. Happiest card in the deck. Go Libras. Right, you know what it's like. You know what you're doing. It's like you realise, yes, I've got to let the crap go. Let it go. Make room for the good stuff. Make room for the Sun, Libra. Make room for the Sun. And look, it's like he's holding a little handful of sunshine on his way. So you're staying positive along the journey as well. I like to see that. Because like the Knight of Pentacles can be seen as kind of boring. Right, because he's going somewhere, he doesn't deviate from his path, and he's slow. He's the slowest of all the knights, right? But he's holding like literally the Sun in his palm of his hand. He's actually a really chill guy. Great steady energy. He knows what he's going for, and he knows he's going towards happiness, and he's not going to stop till he gets there. That's you, Libra. I love it. Oh look, you just appeared in the cut as yourself, Queen of Swords. So you're feeling in your element here. I'm loving it, Libra. Let's get into the details. Let's get into the nitty gritty. Okay, can I get the Four of Pentacles in reverse, please? Four of Pentacles in reverse. What are you letting go of, Libra? What's happening? Well, go on. That one. Okay. The Tower. Oh, I'm not surprised you want to let that one go, Libra. Yeah, you're moving on. You've got the Six of Swords and Justice. Okay, so something happened. I don't know what, different for all of you. You're showing up as yourself again here. You're like, no, I'm standing in my power on this one. I'm getting out of here. And then you've probably felt a little bit like it's been tough doing that. Maybe you've gone in. It's a bit like I've gone from bad to worse. Like ever since I left this energy, this situation, whatever, I thought it was best for me. But now I just feel like shit. Sometimes the effect of the Tower, Libra, does not really hit home until the tower's already fallen. Think about it for a minute, right? Say you're in a tower, an actual tower, and it comes crumbling to the ground and you're at the top. Your only focus at that point is getting out of the tower safely. You don't really want to be flung out like these people, right? You want to go down the steps. It's safer that way. But that's all you're focused on, is just getting out of the situation. You're now past that stage where you're like now actually looking at the rubble of the tower and going, what the hell do I do with this mess? And that alone is enough to take anyone down, just to give up and walk away. That's not what you're doing there, Libra, though. You're taking restock of the situation and going, right, what can I handle? What can I pick up? What can I dust off? What can I make anew? And anything I can't revive or make a positive situation out of, you're just leaving that to be rubble. You're just leaving that in ruin and walking away, and you're building a new tower somewhere else, but just taking the good stuff of that tower, right? And I get the Knight of Pentacles, please. The Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles, please. Where are you going with your little cup of sun? It's a little ray of sunshine. Oh, yep, Five of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. So you're tired of being the one that brings it all to the table, Libra. So at some point you brought all your magic and fire to the table, balanced energy, goodness, great intentions. You're attracting great energies in from other places to help with whatever this is, and you still ended up with less than everyone else, or less than another energy, or feeling as though you had. That's what you're trying to avoid. I mean, you've gone from 3 pentacles to 5, so some progress has been made. It's not like all has been lost, but whatever the outcome was with this other energy in the past, you were left unsatisfied. Can I get the sun, please? The sun? The sun? The sun, please. The sun. Oh, that's too many, but I'm going to have a little look, as I always do. So we've got, go from, scudge up, Libra. Go from them together, right? So we've got the 9 of Swords. That's you in your head, probably about this tower. The 2 of Swords. That was you making a decision to get out of Dodge and only take with you what helps and leaving what hinders. Ace of Wands, something new and exciting caught your eye. Might be why your Knight of Pentacles has suddenly started making a move. Oh, yes, you hanging on to only the good things. That's your 4 of Pentacles in reverse. You're going to take a little bit of the negative stuff with you. That can't be helped. We all do that. No one recovers from tower moments overnight, right? You're going to take a little bit of it, but you know, you are determined just to take the good stuff, things that are clearly good for you and make you feel at home in your own skin. That's your Queen of Swords there, and oh, there's a King of Wands underneath the deck. Hello, I feel that's someone else's energy there, might be moving in towards you, Libra. If not, that's you taking that wand, that Ace of Swords, and actually putting it into action, because that's what he's holding there in his card, right? Actually, I've got this beautiful idea. I'm going to action it, but I've got to go through this whole process first. Okay, Libra, thanks for letting me know that. It adds context. Now, let's get to the sun, shall we? See what the sun's got to say. What's the sun got to say? Happiest card in the deck. It's where Libra's headed. Let's have a look what's there. What's the sun got to say? Sun. The sun, please. Okay. Oh! We have the 9. The 9. No, we don't want 9s. Not in wands anyway. We have the 6 of Wands. What else have we got? We get some more energy on there. The Hanged Man in reverse. And the Queen of Pentacles. Because that's what I was saying. So you've kicked away some energy that's not helping you, or something, or some way of doing things that's unproductive. You felt you're going in circles. You weren't getting out of it what you wanted. Well, then you start, you reframe, you re-strategize, you set your little Knight of Pentacles on his way with your little wish in his hand. He arrives at the Queen of Pentacles, who's got arguably, turns into a bigger pentacle by the time you get there. That's your self-care, self-love, abundance. You've actually changed your perspective on something. That was that re-strategizing that we were talking about earlier. Your perspective has changed on a situation, and now you're celebrating it. Now, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's a project, a place, a person. I've got no clue. Underneath the deck, we've got the 7 of Wands, little hidden energy of keep on your path, block out anything that doesn't serve you. Potentially there could be someone coming in that's going to try and divert you from that path, Libra, so you have been warned there. But you have nothing but celebration ahead of you, Libra, because you have the Sun and you have the 6 of Wands. This is balance, this is rejoicing, this is public recognition, this is private recognition. This is you being celebrated for who it is you are, Libra, what it is you do for others. Someone really appreciating you, but above all, you appreciating yourself. You're not taking yourself for granted. You telling the world, no, I'm a Queen of Pentacles. I mean, you're Queen of Swords, but you know what I mean. You're harnessing your Queen of Pentacles energy. Now, I'm not reading genders, and when I say that, it's about Queen of Swords. For men, you're the King of Swords. You're now the King of Pentacles. Genders aside, we're not reading genders. These are just energies, okay? Remember that? And it's about changing a perspective on a situation. Where is it where when times you may have felt that you have lost, that you have actually won? You may not have won in a way that you expected, but you won something. Even if it's just that little bit of wisdom that makes sure it never happens again, right? That's a win in my book. All right, can I get energy, some advice for Libra, please? Apparently not today, Libra. I'll leave the reading there. Thanks, come again. No, I'm going to... Go away. The universe is here for you, Libra, as always, to give you some advice. Can I please get some advice for Libra, please? Okay, we have the Page of Beus. Keep open, stay curious, stay innocent, stay a little bit naive. When I mean that, I mean in play, right? Because you are rebirthing into something brand new and shiny and beautiful. Can I get the World Tree? Brand beautiful, brand new beginning. What was I just saying, Libra? And 8 of Stones skill. A lot of people have been getting the 8 of Stones. We're all getting to work. Everyone's getting to work on their inner self, in their external environment. Everyone's getting to work. Something's coming in for you. You are going to be recognised for some kind of achievement. For how you are. It might not be work. It might just be how well you cleaned your house that day. Someone's going to take stock, and you, most importantly, you taking stock of the things that you get done every day, the way you contribute to your life, your society, your people, right? Okay, Libra, I'm going to leave the reading there for you. Thank you so much for joining me here, Esotera Tarot. If this reading resonated with you, then let me know in the comments below. Check the description box for my Calendly links for one-to-one readings. And Libra, I think you're going to do marvellous, because I mean, Libra, you're all about balance, peace, harmony, getting along with others. I'm a Libra rising, not to make it about me, but I always thought that's why I preferred co-op games. So I'm a gamer. I don't really like P versus P, like player versus player. I like a co-op game. And I thought, when I found out I was a Libra rising, I was like, oh, that's fine. You just want to get along with other people. But you will only do that if other people do their fair share. So this is an end to overgiving, an end to oversharing, an end to doing the lion's share of the work. And you're only inviting in energy that's actually going to help you. So we've just gone through a similar reading, I think, with Virgo, maybe? I can't remember now. But moving on to something, this is a rebirth, this is a glow up. Like, you have got the best future that I've seen so far yet in the reading, Libra. You've got the Sun and the Six of Wands. Like, you're going to be dancing from the rooftops. Mark my words. Anyway, Libra, I'm going to love you and leave you. And until the next one, take care. Okay, next we have Scorpio. Hello, my Scorps. How we doing, my little moon babies? Welcome to Esotera Tarot. My name is Lydia. In case you didn't know and you're new here, I'm pulling energies for the sign of Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. So if this reading doesn't resonate with you, you know what to do, guys. Go down to the timestamps below, check your other placements. You'll find your reading in there somewhere. And if you want an one-to-one reading with me, then check the description box for my Calendly links. And with that, Scorpio, I'm using the Animal Oracle deck to pull you an overall energy for your reading. It's either going to be what you don't see coming, something you need to be warned about, something that you are wishing for, need a little advice on, that sort of thing. I don't know, Scorpio, till the cards are on the table, so let's pull them out, see what we got. Right, can you show me Scorpio, please? And thank you. Right on time. Abundance, Bison. Aries got this at the very beginning. These you and Aries are going through something similar. If you've got any Aries placements, check that out too. Okay, right, Scorpio, let's see. Abundance coming in. Maybe you reevaluate. Sorry, let me just put my teeth back in, Scorpio. Try that sentence again. Maybe you are reevaluating what abundance is to you, Scorpio. Well, you've been waiting, thinking, why not me? I'm putting in all this hard work, nothing's happening, and this could be your cue from Spirit that it's starting to happen. So I'm going to get some details. Let's get to the bottom of this, Scorpio. Can you show me Scorpio, please? Can you show me Scorpio? Knight of Wands. Well, wherever you're going for, you're going with gusto. Oh, but the King of Wands is in reverse, though. Something's off here already. Slow down, Scorpio, please. I'm going too fast even for the King of Wands. That means you're going a million miles an hour here. Oh, but we've got the Six of Wands. This is a lot of fire for a water energy. That is a concern for me as an energy reader. Water energies, you like to flow, and you know what, that's good. You can have too much water, you can have too much of anything. Ideally, no matter what sign you are, Scorpio, you want to have a mixture of all the elements fairly balanced, but you're expected to see a little bit more water in water signs, a little bit more earth in earth signs. That's still totally normal and seems balanced. You have all fire. I don't know what you're going for. You're going at it quick, fast. You have a wobble in the middle here, but then it turns out all right in the end. So, phew, that was close, Scorpio. Don't scare me like that. Okay, more wands at the bottom of the deck. 7 of Wands. Oh, let's see what's going on here. Right, can we get some energy on the Knight of Wands? Where are you going? Such excitement, Scorpio. Take me with you. Right, can I Can I get the Knight of Wands of Scorpio, please? Knight of Wands. Okay. Oh, whoa. Okay. 7 of Swords. Knight of Cups. 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, slow down, please. So there's something in your environment to do with your stability that's making your heart sing, Scorpio, and you want to go straight towards it. However, it is deceptive. Now, I don't know. I'm not clarifying today, so I don't think I'm going to know. Maybe it will say more blatantly in later cards, but there's something deceptive in this energy that you may not be seeing. Either it's a self-deception or the deception is coming from the other thing or person, of which is making your heart glow. Okay, King of Wands on the upright at the bottom of the deck there. The King of Wands is literally trying to warn you like this. That's what he showed me. It's like, slow down. Okay, about an opportunity coming in. Right, can I get the King of Wands, please? I mean, if any of you are not feeling this now, it's coming in soon. Trust me. Yeah, look, there's a burden here, 10 of Wands. It might be something that you're telling yourself, it's going to be fine down the line. I don't think it will be. It looks like it's going to get hard or whatever it is in relation to. Yeah, commitment, 4 of Wands, so much wonder energy. Oh, finally, Queen of Cups. We have the 10 and Queen... The 10 and Queen of Cups, sorry. The King and Queen of Cups. These are an emotional match. This might be why you feel so connected to whoever or whatever this is. They understand me. Don't even have to say anything. They finish my sentences. That kind of energy. However, the surrounding cards are a concern. Because, yeah, we have the 4 of Wands, which is a commitment. This might be a relationship that you're in, or it might be a commitment you made with a friend to do something, or just to commit to being their friend. However, over time, it becomes more and more burdensome, and that flame of passion that we associate with our good old King of Wands starts dying out. If whatever's happening here is addressed and isn't addressed, you see these are on the same line here. There's a deception that just grows into being actual real world anguish for you, because swords is mind, so in communication. So maybe someone's saying something to you or making you think a certain way that you know isn't right and a little bit problematic. It might be small at the moment, but you're ignoring it because your heart's singing and you feel dead secure and great. And they understand you, remember, all that jazz. But over time, the commitment just starts getting more and more burdensome. There are too many Wands, Scorpio. You've got to take stock with this person, and Wands is under action. So what is thoughts is going to turn into actions, and when it turns into actions, that's when it starts getting problematic and it starts bringing down your fire energy, which you do have. Being a water sign, I know what I said earlier, you're going to have some fire energy. It's going to start bringing that out, that little King of Wands that lives inside you, Scorpio, because they're always there. We're all a reflection of the suits. It's going to start getting affected, which might make you a bit grumpy, angry, defensive. That's the King of Wands when he's not feeling his best, right? Can I get the 6 of Wands there, please? The 6 of Wands for Scorpio. Yeah, the 5 of... Oh, okay. Pentacles. Sorry, I'm laughing because, you know, normally I shuffle so many times, and then when I'm told, I take the top deck, which would have been the 4 of Pentacles. But no, in this case, Spirit just slid those out first. Like, no, you don't. You're taking these 2. Okay, right. That is the 8 of Wands, and they came out right on top of each other, so I'm taking them as 2 cards. So you know, you're another card, Scorpio, here. Some communications coming in around a direction, a strategy, something you've been trying to do and working slowly towards. There's going to be communication coming in about that. But I have a feeling it's not going to be the best news, but you feel good about it. Yeah, 3 of Cups. Other energies around you are going to propel you forwards into a new direction, but it means that you have to neglect something else in your life that you were previously tending to. Possibly whatever this other energy was asking you to do. But you're going to feel so much better for dropping it. So you're dropping something, but it's going to be in favour of something else, but it's going to come from a third energy that is not this person here. So it's like, say, you know, someone comes in last minute, asks you for a favour, and you're like, at first, oh, I don't want to do that. Then you do it and you're like, actually, this is good. And because I'm now doing this, it means I can't do this other thing that I didn't even want to do in the first place. I can't do that either. See what I mean? It's almost like the universe is bringing in someone or something to redirect your energy away from something that's going on here that is not quite right. Now, I'm not saying that this energy is going to mean that you two are going to separate, or the friendship's going to break down, or the job's going to be over. Whatever it is that feels good seems to remain, but it takes away this, because you just don't have any room to contemplate or do anything with it, because you're going to be needed elsewhere soon. But you feel really good about getting rid of that. I don't know if I'm making sense, so I need to think of an analogy for this. Let's say you're at work at your desk and you have to file reports, right? And you've been doing these reports for 6 hours and you are bored out of your mind with this one task. But you love your job overall, but this one task is really annoying you. And then someone else comes along and says, I need you to go help me lift boxes in the back. And you're like, I don't want to lift boxes. I don't want to get up. I'm comfortable. Even though I hate this, I'm comfortable at my desk. So you go in the back, you start lifting boxes. And after lifting boxes, you're like, actually, this feels quite good to get up and do this and move around. It turns out you're the best at lifting boxes. So your boss comes in and goes, Joe, what, you're not doing reports anymore. You're now got to lift boxes. And you actually feel really good about that, even though initially you didn't want to do it. That sort of thing. Not saying that's what's happening here, but that's the kind of energy that I'm getting from here. Is that someone else is going to pull you away from whatever it is that you were doing before and put you on a new path slightly away from what you were doing here, but it's going to pull you away from them deceptive energies because look, these are all on the same row, but you feel really good about this change with the Six of Wands. Okay, can I please get some advice for Scorpio, please? Advice for Scorpio. Advice for Scorpio, please. Advice for Scorpio. Advice for Scorpio, please. Ten of Beus, responsibilities. You've got something on your shoulders, Scorpio, that you need to drop. It's not making you happy. It's just going to get worse. Look, the green woman, which is the Empress. Emperor, if you're male. Doesn't matter how you identify. It's not gender. But once you drop those bows, you actually, free. It's like, I can breathe again. Wonderful. Okay, can I get another energy, please? The King of Arrows, Kingfisher. Something that makes you very clear-minded. Something you're like, yes, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. You don't feel overburdened. The King of Arrows, is King of Swords, is also very detached. So it's almost like detaching away from those aspects of whatever the situation is that is just causing you shit. And off you go towards an abundance. Because that's what the green woman is. I mean, there's no other abundant card. Look, she's got leaves, she's got water, a pot, she looks fabulous. Like, this is an abundant person. Only once they drop the things that are carrying and weighing them down. Because you think that's the way to abundance. It's not. Because I don't think that these are 10, I don't think you chose these 10 bows, Scorpio. I think they've been placed upon you. The 10 of bows, the 10 of wands is different. If this is a struggle you have chosen and you're doing something you know is hard, it's worth it. Now, if these are other people's wands that they've given to you to carry, that's when it becomes problematic. And I believe that that's what's happened here for you, Scorpio. But abundance is on the way once you drop those extra wands, right? Okay, Scorpio, I'm going to leave the reading here for you. I hope it resonated. If it did, let me know in the comments below. I love to hear your stories and I'll respond back and see if they're resonating. It's just nice to hear from you guys, right? If it didn't, well, thanks for watching anyway. Check one of your placements in the timestamps. And if you're interested in a one-to-one reading with me, you know where it's at down in the description box below. And with that, Scorpio, I'm going to love you and leave you. And until the next one, take care. Right, okay, next we have Capricorn. Hello, no we don't. Sagittarius, I always do that. Why do I think Capricorn's after Scorpio? I know it's not. My mum's a Saggy, I'm a Saggy moon. I know exactly where you are in the Zodiac, Saggy. I don't know why it does this. My brain just malfunctions. Right, okay. Scorpio. No, Saggy. Aries, Libra, Virgo. Come on down. Sag. I know I'm Sag. In the Sagittarius spirit right now. I'm a Sag moon. Love you guys. You're the other half of me. You know that. You're the other half of me. Right, Sagittarius. Welcome to Esotera Tarot. Today I'm pulling energies for what you don't see coming in a timeless check-in for the zodiac sign of Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. So if you don't see your story here today and it's not resonating, don't worry, I've got you covered. Check the timestamps below for all your other placements. I'm sure you'll find yourself in there somewhere. If you're interested in a one-to-one reading with me, Sag, then check the description box for my Calendly links and with that said, we're going to jump straight into your reading, pull you some energies for your timeless check-in. So this is what you don't see coming, any advice on things that you already do see coming, anything that comes out. I don't know till the cards are on the table, Sag, but we're in this together. Let's see what comes out, see what messages Spirit has for you today. Okay, can you show me Saggy, please? Can I get a spirit animal for Saggy for this week? Who's walking with Sag? What animals are walking with Sag? What's the spirit for Sag this week? Okay, oh, dog, friend. You got this new mate, Sag. Congratulations. Friends around you, making friends, making connections, friends that turn into lovers, lovers that turn into friends. The dog, companionship, loyalty, all that jazz, all that we love from our canine companions coming in for you, or at least coming into focus for you this week, Sagittarius. Right, let me just pull some more energies on that, see what that's about, see what you need to know. Okay, what does Sag you need to know about friends, please? Friends, lovers, enemies, all the good stuff that makes life worth living. What does Sag need to know about friend? Can we please tap into the Sagittarius collective, please, Saggies? No, that's too many, even just to do a quick run through. I want 3 cards, please, Spirit, if we can manage it today. That'd be wonderful for Sag, please. For Saggy, our Saggies. Okay, you have the Page of Cups on his side, right? We have Death on its side. Interesting. Oh, and we have the 5 of Swords in reverse. Somebody's coming to apologise to you, Sag, or make amends, or maybe it's someone who had nothing to do with a past hurt. Maybe the universe is delivering them as a kind of cosmic reward, something like that. Or you're softening, this is you softening towards another energy. It hasn't happened yet, it's on its side. The Page of Cups is like a very small gesture of love and affection, often an apology. It can also be a creative spark. If there's no person, it's just a project or something of that nature is coming in, something that you want, something that's going to open up your heart, just that little bit of a crack. It's surrounding some sort of change. We've got Death on its side, so I think you may be mid-death process. Don't be alarmed, not actual death. Death processes are just periods of change when we have ended being one way and are in that mid-transformational stage of becoming something else. But nor are you the person you were in the past, but you're not yet the person you're destined to become. You're in that middle space, that liminary space of change where everything might seem a little bit chaotic. That's Death on its side for me in this context, at least. But good news is the 5 of Swords is in reverse. So if you've had a conflict with someone that's been going on, that is going to come to an end alongside this death process. Okay, right, let's jump straight into that. I wanted to say the Prince of Cups. He kind of looks like one, doesn't he? Page of Cups. What's going on with the Page of Cups, please? Can we get the Page of Cups for Sag, please? Page of Cups for Sag. Okay, we have straight away Justice. Apology. Someone's coming in to apologise. Justice. What did I say? And the let's go in here. A bit more on justice, please. 3 of Pentacles and Strength. You have worked very hard, Saggy, to build yourself up and to keep going and basically keep the show on the road here. There's other energies that surround you, that work with you. Whoever, whatever this is with an apology, was once part of a group that you belonged to. Now no longer, because why would they come in for an apology if they were still part of the group and working? It just wasn't working. The workload was unjust, it was imbalanced, or they were working against you, or maybe they just wandered away from the work project entirely. Now, because I say work project, Sag, don't get it twisted, doesn't necessarily mean literally this is only relevant to Sagittarius in a workspace. No, this could be your family, this could be your friends, this could be your lover, your husband, your wife, your neighbour, your junior councilman, and your local board. I don't know, whoever it is. You know, someone who has, or at least had, some function in your life coming in to set the record straight, make things better. Can I get the death card, please? The death card, please. The death. Two of Pentacles, it's you and one particular energy. This energy is part of a larger group, but it's you and one other particular energy that you have moved away from recently or not so recently due to a heartbreak. Somebody really hurt your feelings here, Sag. You've moved away. You are currently in no contact with this person. However, energetically, you are still very much linked. It is not the end of your story with whoever this is, Sag. It may only be just beginning, but there has been a heartbreak. There has been a rift. Okay, can I get that? I think that's probably why Death is also on his side. It feels like this rift caused a change within you. A change to your external environment, yes, because they're no longer in it. Look, we've got 2 cups under the deck here. That's an undercurrent of connection there with another, with it being at the bottom of the deck. That's what's caused this change within yourself as well. Okay, right, can we see the 5 of Swords in reverse? The 5 of Swords in reverse, please. The 5 of Swords in reverse. The 4 of Pentacles. The Magician in reverse. There he goes again. Okay, Sag, if this is the first time you've clicked and you've not checked any other placements, the Magician has been in reverse for every single reading so far. I think this is the 4th time he's turned up in a reading in reverse. Something manipulative is going down. You're either going to find it, and that's what's going to cause the end of this rift. Oh, this is too many, but let's have a little walk through. Something becomes clear to you, that's for sure, Sag, with the Queen of Swords. Kickstart some kind of moving on strategy, something like that, towards better days. It's hard work, though, with the 10 of Wands. King of Cups, your heart's full and ready, so you're ready to receive whatever this person wants to give, and you're almost expecting it there with the 2 of Wands. You know you didn't do anything wrong. This isn't on you, this is on them. Okay, can I get one more, please, for the Magician? Oh, no, sorry, it's not for the Magician, it's for the 5 of Swords. One more for clarifying that 5 of Swords, please, for Sag. The Tower. Somebody manipulated a Tower moment and you're hanging on to that. They are as well. But that's all coming to an end now. It's all going to come out in the wash, Sag. It's all going to come out in the wash. There was a Tower moment. Orchestrated by somebody else. You hung on to whatever you could. You kept trying, but you've kind of just gone, nah, I can't be bothered anymore. The conflict is over, not because I don't think you want this person back in your life, if I'm honest, Sag, but not because they come back in your life, but because you realise it for what it actually was. Maybe some of you were blamed for this coming apart. Actually, it's revealed that there was someone else manipulative behind the scenes with that reverse Magician there. But oh, it will come out. You will be vindicated, Sag. You will be vindicated because the conflict stops. The conflict ends there. So I don't know whether or not you were pinned on you and other people were blaming you for something. Well, that's going to stop. Everyone will get what's coming to them, if you know what I mean. Sounds very threatening. I don't mean it like that. But, you know, like karma, you reap what you sow, that kind of thing. Oh, beautiful brand new beginning there. Ace of Vessels, emotional beginning there. Something new's coming in. 6 of Vessels. Once you've gone past this and you go on to calmer waters, you've got a new emotional beginning that's actually going to push you towards those calmer waters. We've got the 3 of Stones here, which is the 3 of Pentacles. So the work continues. If somebody wants to come in and, you know, mess up your jive, Sagittarius, they've done a bad job. The work continues. You continue. It's not ended you or what it is you work for. That's still coming in. That's still coming in, babes. Ace of Stones, beautiful. You got double-ended. Yeah, we'll go with that. Book-ended. With 2 aces? Are you kidding me, Sag? You've got amazing things coming in for you as a result of this crap you've been going through. It's going to be calm. It's going to be full of love. There's going to be people there who work with you. New friends, new acquaintances, new... whatever it is you're dealing with. You're getting new come in because this person's going to be gone for good, but not just that they're gone. Not just that the tower has been moved past, but that you coming out of this smelling of roses, Sag, if I'm honest with you, smelling of roses probably with a better reputation than when you went in. So this person, even though they've taken you down a long road, has done you a favour. Anyway, Sag, I'm going to leave the reading there for you. I really hope that it helped. If it did, please let me know in the comments below. If you're interested in a one-to-one reading with me, then check my description box for my Calendly links. And you know what, Sag, you're going to be absolutely fine. Don't you worry about it. You're handling this like a boss. course you are, Saggy. I mean, you people say Sagittarius aren't forgiving. That is not true at all. Sagittarius has a very long rope, but when they're done, they're done. But I think you were done with whoever this was for a little while in that regard. You're still an energetic link or an actual link, could be a biological link, could be family, still linked to them some way. They're going to pop up again, but this time it looks like they're going to make a more of a fool of themselves and you, so I wouldn't even worry about it. Sit back, relax, Saggy, and just enjoy the show. You've got a big old Ace of Cups and a big old Pentacle coming your way. You ain't got no time for this nonsense. Anyway, Sag, I'm going to love you and leave you. And until the next one, take care. Okay, now we have Capricorn. Hi, Cappies. How we doing, my happy Cappies? I keep trying to place you in front of Sag. Well, my subconscious does. I don't know why. I keep introducing Sag before, sorry, Cappy before Sag. I don't mean to do it, Capricorn. You stay in the place that you need. This is your slot, always will be. I'm not going to switch you up with Sag. Same to the Sages as well, don't worry. Right, Capricorn, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're fabulous and amazing. Today I'm pulling energies for the sign of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. So if this reading does not resonate with you, Capricorn, go to the other timestamps below. Check your other placements. I'm sure you'll find something for yourself there. If you're interested in a one-to-one reading with me, then check the description box for my Calendly links. And with that, Cappy, I'm going to jump straight in with the Animal Oracle deck and get you an overall energy for the reading. Can I get an overall energy for Capricorn, please? Capricorn. Oh, Fox. Clever. Well, that doesn't surprise me. You're a Cappy. Of course you are. Tell us something we don't know, Spirit, please. Right, Capricorn. Clever. The Fox is also cunning. Are you strategizing something, Capricorn? Have you got your eye on something, you're going for it, and you're like, I've got to go there. Maybe I've got to be a bit sneaky about it. Sneaky doesn't mean bad. It can mean like, you know, making sure you're in the right place at the right time, that kind of thing. Knight of Cups, bottom of the deck. Oh, it's the wrong deck, but it was at the bottom. We'll take note. He was there. We all saw him. Okay. Let's see what's coming in with clever. Maybe there's something, a situation coming towards you where you need to be clever, that kind of thing. Right, let's see what's going on for our Cappies. Our lovely happy Cappies. Can you show me Capricorn, please? Capricorn, what's coming in for Capricorn? We've got the 10 of Wands. You've been struggling on something. I've been getting that a lot for you in the collective recently, I've noticed. These are too many cards, but let's have a quick look. Hermit, you've gone within probably because you're struggling over something. Your fire's going out. You're getting tired of whatever this is. And you've got the Ace of Cups, beautiful brand new beginning, but it's on its side. That's something you're hoping for, something you're shooting for, but it's not come in yet. So let's see. Maybe we'll get a few more messages on that. Ooh. There we go. That was a little footnote from Spirit. No, not that many. What's to give me loads? And we'll get there, Spirit. Calm down. I'm only human after all, remember. Yeah, you're looking out for something. We've got the Page of Swords on the lookout, looking backwards towards something for that someone. Queen of Wands. Why am I getting this as someone else's energy? It might be yours. I've got it as someone else. Almost that's who the Knight's looking out for. Something difficult, something hard. You're on the lookout for something. You're thinking. It's a small element of thinking here. The page is the smallest expression of his suit. So the lights are switching on over some kind of situation. Then Queen of Wands, which is, you know, confidence, attraction, leadership. Seems a little bit disjointed to me at the minute, but let's see. But if you notice though, Cappy, the Queen is only carrying one wand. Somewhere along the line you drop whatever burden this is, and that allows you to come into your Queen of Wands energy, if that is indeed you. Right, okay, let's clarify the 10 of Wands for Capricorn, please. The 10 of Wands. What's going in for our Cappies with the 10 of Wands? What are you carrying, Cappy? What's burdening you? What's getting you down? What's dragging you down? What's making you tired? Come on, Cappy. Spill the tea. Okay. 2 of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. No, sorry, Page of Wands, not the Ace. Page of Wands and the 6 of Pentacles. You were giving to something, very optimistic that they would give in return. Then they didn't. That's it. That's what that says. That's very clear. You tried to persevere with it, but things got a little bit too wobbly, and now you feel overburdened by whatever this is because it didn't give back to you what you put in, even though you remained hopeful that it would. But you realise the longer you remain hopeful and you leave that door open for them to start giving back, the worse it's going to get. And that's exactly what's happened. Okay, can I get the Page of Swords? What's the Page of Swords got to say? What's it? This is also messages. So let's see. Page of Swords, please. Page of Swords for Happy. The Tower, I knew it. 3 of Pentacles. 7 of Cups. There's a lot of overthinking going on in this card, or you taking on a lot more than you need to take on. So it's in connection to another energy, possibly more than one. You've been given options to do something for this collective of energies that suddenly surround you. It's not working. It's not working, probably because you're tired from whatever this is. There's something else that needs your attention at the moment that is not this, but it's been taken away by this. But something else is coming in that needs you, to do with building a structure for the long term. But while your mind is over here and distracted with whoever or whatever this is, it's not pouring into your cup. It has a knock-on effect with everything else. It creates a tower moment. You've got to be clever, smart. Work smarter, not harder. That's what Spirit's saying to you there. Can I get the Queen of Wands there for Sagittarius again? Any of you must have very strong Sag placements, Cappy, or vice versa, because I don't know what it is about you two. It's like my brain is pairing you both together. Only when I do readings, only when I do collective readings. It never happens in personalised, never happens when I'm doing all of my astrology and anything like that. Never. Just do readings. Don't know if I've got one person in particular that's got very strong elements of both in. I don't know. Right, okay, 4 of Pentacles for the Queen of Wands here. Hierophant in reverse. Yeah, I'm not surprised with that Tower being there. King of Wands. I mean, you get your mojo back. That's the good news. Something to do with your structure. There's something you're not seeing or a lesson you're not learning here. Something to do with your structure, your belief systems around things. You're hanging on to a belief which is counterproductive to what it is you're trying to achieve. Now, I don't know if that makes sense to anyone. I don't know the details because I'm not clarifying, so I'm kind of blind leading the blind here and just giving you the messages that I'm getting from Spirit. Is that you are headed towards a tower moment, or potentially a tower moment has already happened because of almost like sensory overload. You've got too many people asking you to do stuff, or your focus is somewhere it shouldn't be at the moment. It needs to be elsewhere. So let's say you're at work, but you spend all day fantasizing about that vacation or holiday you have booked for 6 months' time. Now, yeah, it's lovely to think about that, but right now you need to be focusing on your work. This is what's happening here. All this confusion over a tower moment, then you're focusing on that tower moment instead of actually doing the rebuild work. So in that collective of Capricorns, in that scenario, it's like the tower's crumbled. You're looking at the rubble, going, why did this happen? Whereas behind you, a bunch of other energies are trying to rebuild the tower. And they're like, you know what, Cappy, we could really do with an extra pair of hands over here. Are you free? You're like, but why? But why? Or you could get to work building the new tower, because that's already gone. It's gone, it's done. Now, I'm not seeing any energies of endings right here, and I'm not saying that's exactly what's going on. That's just the energy, the feel of the reading. Now, there is a structure around you. That's a Hierophant. Structures, belief systems, lessons. In some cases, karmic lessons in reverse. There's something that you're not heeding here, Cappy. Something to do with your leadership, your empowerment. You're hanging on to something. And it is your tendency to do that, Cappy. You're hanging on to Pentacles. Because that's what you are. You're an Earth card. This is your natural environment. This is where you feel safe. The thing is, unless you let go of whatever this is, and I have a feeling it's in relation to whatever energy is back here, things are just going to keep crumbling around you. Again, I don't know if this is making sense to anybody, but this is what I'm seeing and what I'm getting. This is the download I'm getting. You've got all the potential here in the King of Wands, but your King of Wands energy for rebuilding, who is the energetic match of the Queen of Wands, is right built down there. So for any of you who want to actualize into a whole sense of self, what's standing in your way is your current worldview on belief structures and something you are hanging on to that's keeping you stuck. If this is indeed another energy that you want to align with another person, same applies. Belief in the way things are structured at the moment and some energies that are grounding you too much that you're getting stuck. This has a stubbornness energy to it. And I don't want you to be the architect of your own undoing here, Cappy. But it kind of looks like there's a stubbornness here to this wish or something that's burdening you, but no longer suiting you. Time to let some things go, Cappy. Can I get some advice for Capricorns, please? Some advice? Yeah, the Nine of Beus, you're being hurt. Something about respect here as well. Maybe people aren't respecting your time. They're not respecting your skill. It's hurting you. But you know what? Every time someone hurts you, you take that, and it's one down from the 10. You take that and you use those lessons to be even bigger and better and brighter in the future, right? North Star, the pole star, you're on your way to a brand new, beautiful beginning. You're actually on an entirely new path. I feel you moving away from whatever this is here. Yeah, and the Wheel of Fortune. What was I just saying about karma? This is some kind of karmic situation that you're in at the moment, and it's a path of self-discovery. You're aligning your fire energies at the minute, Capricorn, which is your spontaneity, your sense of fun, your sense of also letting go, just letting go, letting events take place as they do. But while you're hanging on like this, while your Hierophant is in reverse, it's just going to stay stagnant, and you're not going to glow up into your beautiful self as you should, Cappy. It's about embracing a bit of that fire energy. The Wheel of Fortune's here on the upright though. You're going towards something that is amazing, great for you, a big learning curve that may be painful at the moment, but the abundance is on the other side. There's a pot of gold at the end of that rainbow, Cappy, and look at that. I love this card and pole star. Not only are you as the traveler depicted on this card, Cappy, but also the star that you're following, and look how beautifully lit up that path is. Follow your nose. Follow your heart. Let go of anything that's not serving you, energies that are not reciprocating with you. Work better. You work, no, say don't work harder, work better, work smarter. Be more efficient, more agile. There's a situation coming in that's going to turn things on its head. And you have to go, right, I might enjoy this thing I've currently got, but it's not serving me. I've got to let it go. Being smart about it. Painful, yes. Smart, also yes. Okay, Cappy, I'm going to leave the reading there for you. I hope that it helped. If it did, please let me know in the comments below. If you would like a one-to-one reading with me, then check the description box for my Calendly links. And with that, Cappy, I'm going to leave the reading there. You're going to be fine. I believe in you, Capricorn. If anyone can persevere through times like this that are kind of chaotic and up in the air, I believe it's you. You have the perseverance, the drive, and the will to stay the course. And that's all that's been asked of you, really, from Spirit here. But it's also just being willing to let go of some things that are dragging you down. Because you're going to need your energy for what's coming up for you next, Cappy. Because it's going to get busy. It's going to get busy. Okay, Cappy, thanks again for joining me here, Esotera Tarot. Lovely to have you here as usual. And until the next one, guys, take care. Okay, next up we have Aquarius. Hello, Aquarius. How are we doing, my lovelies? Welcome back, or welcome to those who haven't been here before. Welcome to Esotera Tarot. My name is Lydia, and today I'm pulling energies for the sign of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So if you don't see your reading here today and it's not resonating, check the timestamps below for your placement. I'm sure you'll find some part of you in there somewhere. And if you're interested in a one-to-one reading with me, then check the description box for my Calendly links. Oh, do you know what? I've just got to do something here, Aquarius. I just had a panicked thought. Oh, we're fine. I thought I'd stop recording. I kind of have, do you know you have those intrusive thoughts? Everyone has them. A little thought came in as, you have not recorded since Virgo. So I had to check, and I have. Thank God. That's a demonstration there of not to give in to them negative thought patterns, you know. Do what you can, leave it there. That's all we can do, Aquarius. Anyway, back to you guys. I hope you're fabulous. I hope you're well. I hope you're having an amazing week, month, day, year, wherever it is that I find you right now, Aquarius. And we're going to jump in and get you some energies to see what you're going to come in, advice on a current situation that you might be involved in at the moment. And I'm using Spirit of the Animals Oracle deck just to get an overall energy for the reading for you today. Okay, can you show me? Oh, Aquarius. I didn't even finish my sentence, Aquarius. Oh, we got fire. For an air card, which means something explosive is going to happen. Fire, tiger. Fire and air causes explosions. But can also be, you know, great. Air is also what fire needs to keep burning and to keep burning bright and keep it going. That's what perseverance is. And fire cannot persevere without air. That sort of thing. Right, can I please get some energies on fire. What does Aquarius need to know about fire? Oh, that would be it. Ace of Wands. Fire is card in the deck. All right, anything else about fire, please, for Aquarius? Fire. Fire for Aquarius, please. This one, Hierophant in reverse. Cappy just had the Hierophant in reverse, but in a different deck. That's unusual. We have the Page of Cups in reverse. Someone's taking, or you are removing kind of heart energy or closing off heart energy towards something. I hope it's towards something, Aquarius, and not just your heart space in general. That would not be good. But let me have a look here. See what else we can get from these three. Not much. The Hierophant's remaining stum at the moment. I need to clarify that further. But yeah, there's definitely fire coming in. Some passion, some drive for you there. So the Ace of Wands is something beautiful and fiery and passionate about coming into your life. The Hierophant, need a little bit more clarification on him, but it's something about your external structures are changing. Maybe your daily patterns and routines. Maybe you're literally moving, so you're going to be in a literal different structure. But this is more spiritual, more soul-searching kind of energy. Things are shifting, things are changing internally and externally for you, Aquarius. And then this Page of Cups in reverse. I'm hoping that's not you disconnecting from your heart space. Could be just you withdrawing some of that heart energy away from another or a situation or something like that. Okay, right, let's clarify the Ace of Wands there, Aquarius. See what's coming in. This fire. What is this fire? Let's get some more details. Let's get some deets, Aquarius. Okay, right. So we have got the... Oh, lots of fire. We got the Eight of Wands. Even more fire. The Page of Wands and the Lovers. Okay, so there was a soul connection here. Hang on, I have to cover these up. YouTube doesn't like the Lovers card. Apparently it's too risque. Oh, sorry. All of my crystals are going all over the place. Okay, I'll get those later, Aquarius. Don't worry about it. Let's not worry about it now. Okay, so we've got the Lovers here. So there was someone, something that you were connected to. Lovers is also a choice. You were open to it. Communication was going well, and you've really struck a chord with you, Aquarius. I don't know who or what this is, but it has set you alight, and you are feeling good. Excellent. Right, so why is your Hierophant in reverse? This might be something that was quite unexpected to you. Might be something different, something that you're not used to. Okay, can we get the Hierophant in reverse? The Hierophant in reverse here, the Hierophant in reverse, the Hierophant in reverse. The Page of Cups upright. Oh, okay, this cup's got interesting. Three of Cups, yep. And the King of Wands. So that passion continued for a while. I have a feeling this is just one other energy, even though we've got Three of Cups here. But it felt like a good time. It was fun. It was not stressful. You wanted to hand a cup towards this person. You actually may be enjoying the different change of routine that came about with whatever or whoever this is that came into your life. And you were quite open to change, quite open to doing things new, different perspective, different lessons, whatever came in. You were like, yeah, this is like fresh new energy, just came sweeping through your life there, Aquarius. But then things take a bit of a turn. Let's see what happened there. Can we get the Page of Cups in reverse, please? Page of Cups in reverse. We like different, Aquarius, but how much different, right? Page of Cups in reverse. What happened here? Seven of Swords. Oh, I'm so sorry, Aquarius. The Moon, and the Nine of Wands. They hurt you. You became hurt over something that you are not yet clear about. It's under the moon. It's hidden. I'm not clarifying, so I can't tease any more information out of that moon for you today, unfortunately, Aquarius. And you uncovered some kind of deception, and now that's why your heart is now closed to whatever or whoever this was. I'm very sorry. However, this change has aided in your evolution. You see, the moon is not just a card of the subconscious, it's also a card of evolution, because that's what's happening here. You have the crab coming out of the water. That's literally what evolution was. We all started in the water, we moved out into land. Then you've got a dog and a wolf. That's evolution in action right there. In the subconscious, this person, it looks like they came in as a lesson rather than for a lifetime, and for that I'm so sorry, Aquarius. That is heartbroken. But out of heartbreak and out of these situations, I always notice is you actually end up getting your mojo back, and you come back stronger, wiser, better, faster and smarter than you were before. So I'm going to get some universal advice to see what you need to do next, Aquarius. Okay. If you guys are at this stage at the moment, now I'm not saying that this person that you're connected to is going to hurt you. No, don't let tarot just be like telling you what to do. Not that, no. You will be sensing this somewhere over here, but it's not actually coming across as that. It's coming across as your Hierophant being in reverse. So sometimes different is great. We need different. We need change. We need that little fire in our bellies, which is what this person or thing brought to you. However, there's a time when it's like, is it too much? Maybe you want to do a little bit of something you want to do in your old ways, and maybe they said, no, I don't want to do that, and that left you hurt, something like that. I wish I was clarifying. I can't tell you exactly what's happened, but I know that something's just been turned on its head right here. Okay, can I get some universal advice, please, for Aquarius? Some universal advice. Ace of Stones. So there is an opportunity in this. There's an opportunity arising from this. The Knight of Vessels. Thank God there is someone or something coming in to save the day, or this might be you connecting reconnecting back into your heart space. The Knight of Vessels is actually one up from the Page of Cups. This is actually love moving towards you, not something that you have to flip-flop between, which is what you're doing here. You're flip-flopping between open heart, closed heart, and whoever or whatever this is. The Knight of Cups has his heart open. He takes his cup with his open heart and he moves along. Okay, and then we have the Seven of Beus clearance. So in order to do that, you might have to block someone or something out. This is either blocking out a way of life that's no longer serving you, that might have been hurting you in this situation, might be blocking out the person who's hurting you in this situation, might just need to block out a way of thinking that is negative to you in order for you to move on in this situation. But this is a concern to me though, Aquarius, whoever this is, or at least your feelings or relationship to them. There's hurt, there is distortion in the energy. That all needs to be cleared out in it for this connection to succeed. If it cannot be cleared out, then this Knight of Vessels is referring to someone or something else, and this Ace of Stones. There's an opportunity in this. I don't think you can see it, but once you do see it, you're going to protect it at all costs, because the Seven of Beus is also protection. Your heart opens, Aquarius. It does. It starts with this fire here. Maybe it's about how to control your fire, controlling your passions, not going into connections too fast, stepping back and learning about the person first. Yeah? Before you put in all that fire and cup energy into a person, find out about them, see what they're about, see if they're worth investing all of that energy into. Because at the moment, this is looking shady at best. Okay, Aquarius. So I'm not clarifying, can't give any specifics, but I'm going to have to leave the reading there for you, Aquarius. I hope that it helped you. If it did, please let me know in the comments below. And if you are interested in a one-to-one reading with me, then check the description box for my Calendly links. And with that, Aquarius, I have to love you and leave you. Kind of don't want to. This is one of them readings where I'm like, I wish I was clarifying. But you've withdrawn or thinking of withdrawing your offer of love. Again, it doesn't have to be a person, could be a thing, to someone due to some things that you see or sense, some hurt along the way. I don't know if that's going to get rectified, but I think it definitely comes to the surface, but it's a good outcome. It does bring in a brand new opportunity to open up your cup, either to them or to someone else entirely. I don't know, not clarifying. Okay, Aquarius, well, until the next time, guys, take care. Right, Pisces, hi Pisces. Welcome to Esotera Tarot. Lovely to have you here as usual, my lovely Pisceans. Hope you're well. I hope you're doing amazing wherever you are, whatever you're doing, whatever you're up to. Today I'm drawing energies for the sign of Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. So if you don't see your reading here today, then check the timestamps for your other placements. I'm sure you'll see something in there that resonates with you. If you are interested in a one-to-one reading with me, then check the description box for my Calendly links. And with that, Pisces, I'm just going to jump straight in and get you some energies. We're using Spirit of the Animals Oracle deck today, just to open up the reading and get an overall energy for what's going on. Okay, can I please get some energies on Pisces? Pisces, please. Oh, straight out of the gate, we've got the Black Bear Guardian. Now, I don't know if you're a guardian for someone. You have guardians around you. And when I say guardians, that could be physical people here in this 3D plane that we call reality and our beautiful home of planet Earth. Or it could be spirit guides coming in to divinely guide you on your new path, or an old path, a path you've been working on for a while. I don't know. We're going to clarify the cards. I'm going to pull some more energies now just to get to the bottom of this for you, Pisces. Can we see what's coming in for Pisces, please, in regards to guardianship? Guardianship. Are you guarding Pisces spirit, or is Pisces got to take care of something they're working on or someone else around them? Let's see. Let's find out. Pisces, can I get energies on Pisces, please? For Guardian, Pisces, please. For Guardian, Pisces. Okay, we have the Queen of Pentacles on the side. We have the Hanged Man on his side. And we have the Two of Wands in reverse. Okay, you're closing off to something. Something about self-care. You're give and take here. You're kind of depleting your resources a little bit on its side. So I'm not too worried at the minute. You're not fully depleted, but something's taken from you. You know, you're not reconnecting with sense of self, something like that. Self-abundance, self-worth is kind of on the line here. You're getting a new perspective though, because the Hangman's on his side. So that's you in a in-between state of being in reflective energy and desire for action. Sorry, Pisces, if you don't like sipping. And then the Two of Wands being in reverse. Either something is coming in for you that you've been expecting, or you're closing yourself off. I'm going to clarify further, get some more details to see exactly what's going on in your situation, Pisces. And why you need guardianship here? This may be spirit guides, it could be someone else. Let's find out. Right, can we get the Queen of Pentacles on her side for Pisces, please? Queen of Pentacles on her side for Pisces. Can we shuffle a bit neater, please, Lydia? Okay, can we get the Queen of Pentacles on her side for Pisces? For the Fool, something new's coming in. You're going somewhere. The Emperor. Oh, that's nice. I got that Emperor energy. Queen of Cups. Beautiful. Okay, so you're building up your self-confidence and self-worth. That's a journey you're currently on. That's why the Queen of Pentacles is on her side, because you've not reached the peak of that journey yet. That is coming in around a beautiful brand new beginning that started when you connected your heart. So maybe some of you have recovered from a heartbreak or a disappointment, something that really put you in your heart space. But out of that, you grew into your own, into your solidarity, into your power, realizing your worth, realizing what it is you can achieve in life, Pisces. And there you set off the merry fall, and I mean fall in the most beautiful way. Full positive, and the full positive is someone who is open to new experiences, very welcoming even of the challenges. You're like, I got this. Good. I think this is divine guidance, but we'll see. Can we get the Hanged Man on his side? What's this all about? Hanged Man on his side. Five of Pentacles, the Star, and the Nine of Pentacles. Yes, you can, Pisces. Don't be like that. You're doubting yourself. This is self-worth. Doubt. The Guardian is here to tell you that whether you believe in yourself or not, you are being divinely guided on the path that you are now. So not yet, we've not clarified the Two of Wands, but we have not yet seen any other energies on the table yet apart from you here, Pisces, as in physical people energies. However, I'm sensing that your guides are with you at times when your confidence in yourself falters. That's when they're with you the strongest. They're trying to communicate with you. They're not getting through for some reason. It's like you're missing the mark. That's the Five of Pentacles here. See the two people looking down. They're not seeing the opportunity above them there. Something like that's happening around you. It may be your guides are sending you synchronicities, signs, people or things turning up that seem like a coincidence. If you're noticing anything like that, Pisces, it's not a coincidence. They're the signs you need to follow to your abundance. Okay, can I get the Two of Wands, please, for Pisces? The Two of Wands in reverse. Why is the Two of Wands in reverse? Can we see why the Two of Wands is in reverse, please? I like to see the Two of Wands nice and open, but you're closing off or something's coming in towards you. Let's see. We have, oh, I laid that down very odd. I don't normally do that. I'm going to take that as it is. We've got the Five of Wands, the Page of Wands, the Hierophant. Okay, there's been some kind of life lesson you've undertaken here. At least that's the supporting energy through this whole path. No wonder you have guides around you at the moment. You're going through a period of transition. You're chasing after your hopes, your dreams. Oh, sorry, let me just cover up that star card just in case. Right, you're going towards your hopes, your dreams, your wishes. There's a little bit of self-doubt. When the self-doubt occurs, you're being told that there are people around you, there are energies around you protecting you at this time. It's around a big life lesson. If you see, the Hierophant is sitting above those two little bald-headed men. It's almost like a higher self kind of energy that you've got going on at the moment. It's asking you to keep open and saying that the hard times are coming to a close. There may be other energies that have been trying to slow you down to where it is that you're going. And at times you have closed off to your path because you thought it's too hard, it's too difficult, there's too much to overcome. Those obstacles that have been in your way, Pisces, are now going to be removed in the next couple of weeks, without you really having to do much of anything at all. Your guides are working on that. They're asking you for your patience. They are asking you for your understanding and just asking you just to stay open. They cannot work unless you stay open to change. You stay open to something new. You stay open to the possibility that they can come in. So if you're not manifesting anything actively, Pisces, I would ask that you do. And I'd ask that you ask your spirit guides for help and assistance with this. So manifesting is very easy. When I do it, it's actually just laying down on the bed with some tune that resonates with me. Normally something that doesn't have words in, because I don't want my brain to be focused on something that other than my manifestation in that moment, that's like, you know, calm music, or even if it's like hard techno house or something that gets you going, doesn't matter. They're the moments where you can ask for help and guidance in manifesting what it is that you believe in, because materially and in yourself you are more than capable. You've got the Nine of Pentacles. That is independence, capability, being able to sow your own seeds and reap the benefits for yourself. It's all there. The thing you're wishing for is on your timeline at the moment, but you're missing it. And there's guides trying to guide you towards that, and you're missing it. You're focusing on the obstacles. Those obstacles coming in to be removed. They're in the reverse. And you're only in the reverse because I think you feel more blocked from moving on because of these obstacles, but Spirit's just asking you to remain hopeful, optimistic, a little bit patient. Whatever it is that you are shooting for is coming in, and with a little bit of divine intervention, those difficult obstacles are going to be removed. Okay, can I get some advice from Spirit for Pisces, please? Some advice from Spirit, some guidance. Advice from Spirit, please. Oh, Six of Vessels, reunion, moving on to calmer waters. You may also be reuniting with some energies that are going to help you here in the 3D. Nine of Stones, which is healing. It's actually the Nine of there's Nine of Pentacles here. Healing. I think that you are fully capable of doing whatever it is you want to do in life at this time, but it's that self-belief that is stopping you. It just takes a little bit more healing. You've got to heal that self-belief wound there, Pisces, that has affected you somewhere in the past. You're more than capable. You've done a hell of a lot of healing here. It's really paid off. It's built up your self-confidence where I think you have moments where you're like, yeah, I can do this. I got this. Then when it push comes to shove, or there's an obstacle, you go, I can't do this. Don't do that. You can push through anything, Pisces. Oh, Queen of Vessels. Yeah, you find your way back to your heart space. You're just on this whole beautiful healing journey here. You may even have someone, and a Queen of Vessels, a Queen of Cups coming into your life for you, Pisces. So she's here twice on the table there. This is a reminder just to stay close to your heart. Keep your spirit open. Remain hopeful. Be mindful of synchronicities. But remember, there's no such thing as coincidences. The path is going to unfold before you as you are walking at Pisces, and you are going through nothing but abundance. So there is love and abundance within yourself, which can then be shared doubly with other people on the end of this. We are on a deep, deep spiritual and healing journey here, Pisces. I don't know where you're headed, but your guides are with you. There may be people around you as well that can help with this. We've got 2 queens, which means there could be an energetic match to you in terms of a friend, a family member, someone like that is going to come in and help you with all of this. But either way, you're onto a beautiful, fresh new beginning here. Calmer waters, calmer shores, happiness, clarity, the whole bag, Pisces, the whole bag. Okay, Pisces, I'm going to leave the reading there for you. I hope that it helped. If the reading resonated with you, then let me know in the comments below. And if you're interested in a one-to-one reading with me, then check the description box for my Calendly links. And what with that, Pisces, I'm going to love you and leave you. I think you can do just fine. It's just a bit of a rocky road. Lots of changes coming ahead. Just keep your eyes peeled. Eyes on the prize, as they say. It's all coming in, and what you've been through so far has been astronomically amazing for you as it is. It's like the universe just going, you just got that little bit more to go, and we'll be there. Right, okay. Anyway, Pisces, take care of yourself. Oh, do you know what? I thought that was a crow, but it wasn't. It was someone reversing. There's a reversal truck thing that it makes such a peculiar noise when it reverses. It goes. It kind of sounds like a. I thought it was a crow, so I was like, "Oh my God, divine timing!" Those synchronicities I was just talking about. It was someone reversing. Maybe, I mean, that can be a synchronicity. It doesn't always have to be something ethereal and amazing and magical as like a crow at the window. It can be simply a noise of someone reversing, just to tell you, back things up a little bit, take stock, that sort of thing. Hello, Pisces, enough of my tomfoolery. I'm going to let you go now, guys, and I'm going to move into the collective reading just to close us off. Thanks, guys. Take care of yourselves. Right, we are back in the room with all of the collective. Hi guys, how we doing? I'm going to end as usual with a collective reading. And oh, do you know what? While I was doing the readings, right? So I do the readings. I have my family here, of course. My daughter came in. I edited it out, but she came in. Bless her. She's 4 years old. She just started school. She came in with a teddy for everybody. Meet Mr. Teddy. She came in and she says, I bought a teddy for the channel and we can keep him forever. How look who we collective. So I'm going to put Mr. Teddy here. He's going to join us for the last part of our reading, our collective reading. So some of you might need to just have a big old hug on something. Get Teddy, something like that. You need a hug. It just feels good, feels great, you know. So that was my daughter's little message to the collective. Sending you love and hugs. Right, can we get a closing energy, please? I never do a closing energy. I don't know why. I should probably follow the same format. Right, a closing reading for the collective, please, Spirit. So let's start with a collective energy for the collective. Right, what energy should we be parting with this fine, fine day? Right, can we get another energy, please? To wrap things up, please, Spirit. Another energy, please. And thank you so much for presiding over this reading today, Spirit. We love you. We appreciate you. We appreciate the lessons. We love the rewards, don't we, collective? So let's get an energy here. Patience, beautiful, Spirit. Thank you. Yes, don't we all need a bit more of that? Patience, the heron. What are we going to be patient about, Spirit? Can you give us a little bit of a hint? Patience with things coming in our lives. Patience with things leaving our lives as well. Yeah, I was reflecting on that the other day. We always want to speed up the things that hurt, but it's the things that hurt that actually teach us the best lessons, right? Okay, can we get some cards on patience for the collective, please? Cards on patience for the collective. Oh, we've got the Queen of Wands reversed. Yeah, can be impatient. We have the High Priestess in reverse and we have the Eight of Swords in reverse. So this is about clearing the mind so that the intuition can go online. We had that theme with a few of you. It's keeping us out of alignment and out of our full potential, but there's an impatience to it. I mean, the card of impatience is really the Queen of Wands in reverse. I'm guilty of it too, collective. I'm not pointing fingers here. These are always messages to help. Right, can we get a little bit more detail on these? Can we see the energies weaving between these, please? I mean, we're coming out of our heads, that's good. Less thinking, more feeling. That's what we need to do. Sometimes we cannot think our way out of a situation. We've got to feel our way through. And that's really what the collective messages have all been about today. About coming into our confidence, because all the potential is there. The potential is there in all of us. It's just got to be unlocked and tapped into, that's all. Whoa, that's way too many. Go back in there. Okay. Oh, good. We're getting aligned. 4 of Swords. Balanced. 6 of Pentacles. And then we're on our way to something great. Slow, steady progress. Knight of Pentacles. Slow it down. Underneath the deck, 6 of Cups. We have people around us that are here to help and love us. We also have people in the past or in the present who are hurting us. There's not love. Not in that sense. But what it is a kind of caring, because the people who come and hurt us, they don't know that they're doing this, but they become our greatest teachers. Once we overcome the hurt and pain that they cause, we go on, we are bigger, better and brighter. And then top of the deck, we've got the King of Pentacles going towards our abundance collective. I love it. These are brilliant energies, right? With the people who love us back in return of equal measure, equal give and take, full alignment. Don't let people come in and take your resources, your love, your abundance, your spirit, your hard work, and just take it for granted. That's not a wise investment. But there are energies, as reminded by the 6 of Cups, that want to give back, that are as emotionally and as spiritually abundant as you are, and they just want to share in a cooperative shared vision. These people are here, they are there, they are around us. They also exist on the other side in spirit as well. They want to help us too. Your whole spirit team is behind you, rooting for you 100%, guys. All we need to do is calm down the thinking, get in touch with our intuition, and then we'll have our full shining glow up and start attracting in that abundance and all the luck, joy and love in the world that we want most. But it takes a little bit of steady, slow patience, strategy to get to where you want, till we find these energies that give us love in return. Or money, or whatever it is you guys are after, right? Right, guys, thank you so much for joining me here as usual. Beautiful readings for everyone today. I really do love and appreciate every single one of you. The likes, subscribes and shares are really helping the channel grow. I can't believe how far we've come in such a short space of time as well. So I'm just loving the support, and I'll do everything here to make sure that I earn and continue to deliver on that support that you give me, guys. Like, none of this is taken for granted. Not a single like, not a single share, not a single comment ever goes to waste. Not over here at Esotera Tarot anyway. Okay, guys, thank you so much for joining me. And until the next one, I'm going to love you and leave you, and take care.